okay. All right. A little bit of check. Touchdown. Wildcats. Can you hear me okay? Number 2. 2, number 2. Check on you. Here they come. The Canton South Wildcats. Right on. Hope you can hear me okay. This one brought to you by Pro Football Hall of Fame. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 5 of high school football here in Northeast Ohio as we welcome you for a Pac-7 matchup here at Brook Bueller Stadium. We have the Canton South Wildcats versus the CVCA Royals. I'm Jeff Tyler, joined by Rod Strata. How are you tonight, Rod?
Hey, great, Jeff. It's here we are in week 5 already, and it's really good to be here at Canton South. I'm really looking forward to seeing that quarterback, Poochie Snyder. I've heard so much about and read so much about.
Yeah, real excited to see him. I saw him last year, game 1 against, I think it was game 1 against Fairless here on a Thursday night, and he is the real deal. We'll get into some of his actual stats, and what he's about to do here is monumental for sure. But we are actually ready for the kickoff here. Leather on leather. Here's the kick. It's a little squib kick. Handled it to 25. Caught. Made a guy miss. Made another guy miss. All the way returned down to the 41-yard line. So a great return there out of the gate.
Yep, CVCA is coming out in good field position. Number 20, Joey Kopek. Brought that back.
This is like I said, it's a Pac-7 matchup. Both teams are real good. CVCA's only loss is to Steubenville. And Steubenville actually beat Alliance, so we know that's a good loss, you know. Now we come back here for the first possession for CVCA. Logan Scranton starting under center. 3 in the backfield. Quick handoff up the middle. Made a guy miss and got some room there. So we got about 4 or 5 yards there on that first carry off tackle. As we know, CVCA runs the rock quite a bit.
Scranton Logan, huh? Good run.
Yeah, I saw did a CVCA game last year against Fairless at CVCA, and boy, it was a battle. It went down to the wire, and CVCA is kind of like your Perry Panthers in that they only throw maybe 3-4 times a night. Here's another handoff up the middle. Number 10 got hit and got possibly a first down. Pretty close there. Ricky Levac on the carry.
Yeah, they're moving the ball at will at this moment. They have some pretty decent-sized fellows up front, and at this point they are kind of staking their territory, saying, we got your number, Canton South, on the defensive line.
Canton South knows to expect that. That we did our podcast this week, Rod, and I mentioned that it's the style of ball that is tough for them. And it on another carry up the middle, they did have a first down that last possession, so it's now 2nd and 4 after another run up the center. My point is that they try to take the air out of the ball and give the other team fewer possessions. You know, Canton South last week played Sandy Valley, and those are 2 teams that go 5 wide all night long, and you know you're going to get plenty of opportunities to get the rock in possession. So 2nd and 5 here for CVCA, 10:26 on the clock. Logan Scranton under center, got a man in motion here from right to left. 3 again in the backfield. Here's a snap, little toss sweep. Number 20 off to the races. He's to the 35, the 30. Made a guy miss, 20, knocked out of bounds at the 16-yard line, so a tremendous run there. That was number 20, Joey Kopek.
Wow. I'll tell you what, they're coming out of the gate real quick, and even though they're running up the ball up the middle, that one just went way outside to the left, and well, he turned the jets on, got hit, he kept going.
Rod, you played in a similar offense to this. What makes it so difficult to defend that? Because it just goes so many different directions at any point. There's just it's hard to account for.
Right. You have to have a mixed bag. I mean, a playbook that has multiple options.
What a hit. Another run up the middle, off tackle, and a huge, huge hit there. We're trying to get his number for you. I think it was number 9 there for, Rome Cox. Really, really solid kid. Came up the middle and laid the wood on that.
Sure did. No, in regard to the offense and getting ready for each week, certainly you always have to prepare for the next team, and you have to switch things up a little bit.
Yeah. Another handoff up the middle. Got hit at the line of scrimmage and got a few yards out of that one. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and short here for CVCA.
Wow. Just got a little note here. Glen Oaks jumped out on top of Perry. Is that right? They're at Perry tonight?
Yeah, playing Perry. No, they're not playing Perry. They're playing Green.
Green, sorry. My bad, folks. They're up 7-0.
3rd and 3 play up the middle. Got drilled. No gain there. So going to be 4th down and short. And we'll see. It looked like I saw in warm-ups. CVCA can kick. Looks like they're about around that 25, 30-yard. Might be their max. They're kind of right in that area. And I believe they're going to go for this. I want to thank Eagles FOE 190 and Hilscher Clark Electric Company. They sponsor our entire game and been with us for really since last season, Rod, so we appreciate them.
We sure do. Sorry, folks, for that miscalculation. Perry's playing Jackson tonight. But Glen Oak is up 7-0 on Green.
And with 3 in the backfield under center again, handoff left, bounced it. I think he got the 1st down there. It's going to be close. No signal yet.
No signal yet.
And they're going to probably measure this one, and I think they're short.
Canton South says they stopped them. Well, let's see. Canton South's pointing the other direction.
Ricky Levick got hit right away, tried to get it, and they are going to measure now.
Let's see. I'm going to make a guess. They're short. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell before they bring those chains in.
Yeah, it sure is. If they don't know in the field, we're not going to know up here until they measure it.
I'm trying to put an eagle eye on it. Let's see. Did you get it? Nope.
They are short. It's going to be Canton South ball on turnover on downs by CVCA.
You know what this reminds me of, Jeff? It reminds me that the 2 games we called over in Jackson, whereas Mayfield and Menor took the ball up the field, and when it got in the red zone, when they took it in the red zone, that defense tightened up.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a kind of a deja vu right here.
It sure is. Great stand there. Rod, before we go too far, I want to send our thoughts and prayers out to Jim Donovan, the Cleveland Browns announcer. He's battling his 2nd wave of leukemia, and he's not going to be in the booth here the rest of the season. So I wanted to send our thoughts and prayers out to him.
Absolutely.
He's part of the Meaty family, and what a wonderful person. So we just send our hearts out to him.
Jim, Godspeed. Our thoughts are with you.
And on a 1st down for Canton South, they run off tackle and get nothing there. Surprising to see them run out of the gate like that, because we know they go 5 wide. Poochie Snyder, we were talking about earlier, he has 8,556 total passing yards. He's 625 yards from the Stark County record. I hope he gets it tonight, 625. That'd be fun to call.
Boy,
but
sure
that would also be a record.
That'd be a track meet.
So now we're going to go 3 wide, deuces left, single right. Poochie Snyder drops back, looking over the top, steps up in the pocket, throws in the dirt. Good thing he adjusted and threw that one into the dirt, because that could have got picked off in the double coverage up the middle.
Yeah, and he at the last minute, he had to decide whether to run or throw. And he tossed the ball, but I think he would have got a few more yards if he would have held on to it.
7:28 on the clock. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 out of the gate. So we'll see what they draw up here. You know, they got some incredible receivers. Tavon Castle, Zion Culver, both great wide receivers. Man in motion right to left. Poochie Snyder drops back, looking over the middle. Nothing. All kinds of time. Throws to the flats, and it's an incomplete pass. It's going to be at 4th down and 9 on their own 16-yard line. So
Yeah,
I would assume a punt scenario here.
Oh, I have to. That's a no-brainer there, Jeff.
And so we talked about Poochie Snyder, Rod. Poochie leads the county in passing yardage. He leads the county in rushing yardage.
Wow.
And he leads the county in punting yardage.
Amazing.
He is a Sacred Heart commit, Division I school, and also picked up an offer from Army, which is pretty cool to get an offer like that.
That's a commitment, though.
Here's a snap, and the punt is up. It's decent. Lands at the 44-yard line. Rolls, takes a Canton South hometown cook and roll all the way to the 47 of CVCA. So with 7 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. Both teams, CVCA moved the ball pretty good, but a 3 and out, which didn't expect from Canton South.
Yeah, Canton South looks a little bit, trying to find the right word, maybe a little unorganized or a little not ready to kind of put it together just yet.
Yeah.
Ball thrown in the dirt, ball thrown over the head. So hopefully they'll settle down here in the next series.
I wouldn't expect Poochie Snyder is nervous when he's got about 50 starts under his belt. Here's a snap, off tackle, up the middle, got hit, and got all kinds of Canton South guys there in on that tackle. The entire student body was in on that one.
That's a little better defense up the middle by the Wildcats.
Folks, our pregame show is sponsored by McNeil & Sons Tree Service. Starting lineups are sponsored by Lindsay's Pizza. We're going to be giving you score updates all night. There's a lot of big games going on tonight. The biggest one probably is that Massillon St. Ed, so we're going to definitely get you some updates on that. 6:35 to play here. 2nd down and 8 for CVCA. CVCA's got now they're going, let's see, 3 wide. Quick snap. QB keeper, he's run into the corner, got to the 50, the 40, tackled at the 49-yard line. So
nice job.
Not too much yards there. He got about 3.
They still got a ways to go.
So it's going to be 3rd and long.
Speaking of St. Ed's, Jeff, I hope you saw that article I sent today. Their offensive line averages 6'5", 299 pounds.
Yeah. Well, the center, the left guard, the center's going to Ohio State. The left guard and left tackle are twin brothers going to Ohio State. And the right tackle is going to that team up north. So they got an all Big Ten line there.
Sure do.
And here's a snap, and it is a pass, and it's completed. 1st down CVCA. Boy, I tell you what, did a nice job of rolling out, throwing on the run there, kind of across his body.
Just
down.
Got the 1st down.
Good play call there.
Sure was. He was covered well.
He was.
The ball was thrown just right, right towards the sideline. Grabbed it, inbounds, 1st down.
So now 1st and 10. Now they're in Canton South territory here. The Wildcats, they're at the 42-yard line. 3 in the backfield. Here's a snap and the handoff. Got 2 blockers ahead. Got hit at the line of scrimmage and got about 2 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for CVCA. CVCA Royals, Rod.
Yeah, I haven't heard, the royal blue on. Well, I think on their website they kind of had royal blue.
Yeah.
But they're in, I don't know if their helmets are blue or dark black. It's hard to tell from here.
So they are in their away whites with the black numbers, black helmet, white stripe down the center.
Yeah.
Canton South in their gray jersey, white pants with the red stripe, red helmets with the CS on the side. Here's a snap. Dropping back, got a pass,
pressure.
same as last time, got knocked down.
Nice pressure.
Great job there on the defense by A.J. Pearson to jump up and knock that ball down.
And Joe Meyer, had a lot of pressure on that quarterback.
Yeah.
He was in his face.
The 3 running backs there for CVCA is Logan Scranton, Ricky Levac, and Joey Kopik. All 3 look like they run real good. They had to replace Kyle Snyder, who was just a tremendous running back last year, and he's actually at Kent State now wrestling. And here's another pass over the middle, completed, short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for CVCA. You got to figure, well, I don't know. It's it looks like they're going to go for this.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep the ball.
They're in Canton South's territory at the 35-yard line. It's actually 4th and 3 now.
Must have some coaches must have some confidence in that defense. That's for sure. CVCA's defense.
Well, they've been getting 3 to 4 per carry here, so. Little misdirection here by CVCA. 2 now in the backfield. Under center, here's a snap and the pitch. Got hit short of the line, and I think he's short. He took on contact.
Let's see.
Rome Cox stepped up, and he is definitely short. They're not even going to measure this one, and it's another 4th down that doesn't go their way.
Kudos to Canton South. That's great. 2 4th down stops in a row. Now it's time for the offense to come out and see what they can do on their second possession. Great defense by the Wildcats, folks. Not giving them yards, but they're not giving them time. How's that?
Yeah, this is the 4th meeting between these two. It's CVCA has the lead at 2-1. This game went into overtime last year. Here's a snap, fake handoff, throw to the flats, completed. Made a guy miss. 2 guys on the tackle there, down to the 39-yard line, so about 4-yard gain there. .344 to play here in the first quarter. I'm going to thank McNeil & Sons Tree Service, Lindsay's Pizza, LPL Financial. Again, we'll be getting you some updates here as we get them. Got some folks all over the place at games. 4 wide this time, trips right, single left, fake handoff, throw out, completed, and he got a 1st down there. Great quick pass to Tavon Castle. We know how dangerous he is. So they're just chipping away at these on little quick hit passes. 3:22 to play, no score here. If you're just joining us, folks, we appreciate you being here.
I think TJ gave. Oh, come back to you.
Trips right, single left, sacked.
Yeah, he tried to get up the middle. The receivers were covered pretty well. He had no place to go with it. What I was going to tell you, Jeff, is TJ must have given a better pregame speech than I did last week. The Golden Eagles are up 13-0 over Green.
Oh, wow. 13-0. Glen Oak desperately needs a win.
They do.
Coming in there at 1-3. 2:50 and counting in the first quarter. Quick snap, drop, throw over the middle, completed pass. Short of the 1st down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
That was a nice pitch and catch.
I want to thank Canton South for their hospitality. We got our own room here. Got our AC cranked up. It's super nice.
This is great, folks. And like Jeff mentioned, a lot of gratitude for the Canton South folks and their AD and their staff for providing this.
2:17 to play, 3rd and 1 play. Handoff up the middle, got drilled, but got the 1st down. Great job on the second effort. Zion Culver up the middle for the 1st down.
Yeah, he stretched out just enough to get the 1st down. Yeah, folks, this is a really nice setup here at Canton South. First class all the way. And we're grateful.
Rod Pucci, we were going to be talking about Pucci Snyder all night, the things that he has done and continues to do. He's coming in here at a 73% completion on the season, and that's pretty much his career. Here's another snap, drop back, 4 wide, looking over the top. Deep ball, overthrown, incomplete.
He's got an arm, that's for sure.
He just flicked that ball 55 yards like it was nothing off his back foot. Had a guy underneath, just kind of threw it too deep. So Rod, you hear all about QBR ratings, this and that, and Joe Burrows was like 28 this week. If an NFL quarterback's like 85, 90, it's a pretty good week for him. Pucci Snyder's QBR through game 4, 131.
Wow.
I don't even know how you get to 131. That's insane. 1:45 to play, 2nd down and 10. Pucci Snyder drops back, looking for his man all kinds of time. Got him, completed pass, 1st down, and 3 guys on the tackle there. Great catch by Tavon Castle, just found the seam there.
I'll tell you what, zips that ball real nice. I'll tell you that was thrown well, on the money, pure spiral, no quacks.
Yeah, beautiful. Like you said, Rod, you know, I mentioned he picked up an Army offer. That's West Point. That's all kinds of discipline there. Woo.
That's a commitment.
Sure is. First down play here. Deuces right, single left. Handoff up the middle. Made a guy miss. Cut it back outside. All the way down to about the 9-yard line before he got tackled. Wonderful run there by Zion Culver. Clock is stopped while they reset the chains, and there's a flag down we just noticed.
Tell you, number 77, Max Cochran's a big boy. 6'4", 290. He was out in front there. Boy's coming back.
It's coming back. So, a repeat first down. It's going to be first and 11.
Nice run.
So let's see what they draw up here. 1:15 to play, first quarter, no score. Clock is winding. And it took a moment, but they're 5 wide now. Pucci looking right, man in motion, right to left. Pucci drops back, pressure, under throw. Good catch. First down and more, all the way down to the 11-yard line, and Pucci got rid of that one, and he got drilled.
Yeah, he did. Boy, they were coming right after him. I'm surprised he got it off, but he sure did. Did a nice quick release. They had middle receiver open coming across, and got those yards back, Jeff.
Just a nice little under route just to get back. First and 10 at the 13-yard line. 4 wide again.
Got them all back plus.
Pucci in the gun with Zion Culver. Pucci rolling right, looking right, got him in. Touchdown, Canton South.
Wow, what a great throw, Jeff. He threw that across. He rolled right, threw a little bit across his body to the corner of the right side of the end zone. 6 points for the Wildcats.
Great catch and throw. Didn't get the number on who that was. I think it was, couldn't have been Zion Culver. He was in the backfield with Pucci. I think that was Tavon Castle.
That's right. I think it was as well.
Great pitch and catch there.
Yeah, it's number 9. Number 3 caught that ball.
Yeah, that's Tavon Castle. And Landon White with the extra point up, and it's good. With 38 seconds to play in the first quarter, we have a score, 7-0. Canton South Wildcats over CVCA Royals. I want to thank H&H Truck Parts. They sponsored our Red Zone Alert. Halftime show will be sponsored by C.H. Vallis and Associates. The post-game show, hopefully you'll stick with us through that, is Miracle Motors 42. And then by the end of the night, we will announce the Hilscher Clark Electric Player of the game. Other sponsors, Trident Restoration, Haas Auto Mall, Simon Says Promotion, and Stark Market. And the LPL Financial Scoreboard update. I think you got something over there, Ron.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
Just kind of scrolling through.
We'll get that for you here in one moment.
So it's not me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm off twice.
38 seconds left. The kick is up. It is a low liner. Received here at the 25-yard line, across the 30-35, and got tackled at the 37-yard line.
I got one for you, Jeff.
All right.
The Central Catholic Crusaders are tied up 7 apiece with the Alliance Aviators.
Wow. Alliance has been stubbing their toe here lately.
Same with Sandy Valley and the Malvern Hornets, all tied up at 7.
Knotted at 7s. That's the LPL financial update.
Sorry, folks, I'm way off tonight. Glen Oaks playing the Hoover Vikings. Maybe that's the right third time's a charm.
And it's still 7-0 Glen Oak over Hoover.
It's actually 13.
Oh, 13, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we're getting live text from somebody over in that game.
Pairs left, pairs right, man in motion right to left. Here's a snap, dropping back, looking left, throw complete, stiff arm, made it one guy miss and got absolutely drilled, knocked out of bounds. knocked down a couple coaches in the process.
Yeah, he did.
But a great run there by number 10, Ricky Levac, or great reception by Ricky Levac out of the backfield. 23 seconds to play here. We'll see if they get another playoff before the end of the first quarter. Plenty of time to do so. Northwest is taking it to my Fairless Falcons right now, 14-7.
Oh, boy.
7 seconds here in the quarter. Hand it off up the middle. Got hit again in the backfield and made another guy miss. Logan Scratton must be hard to bring down because he's just juking and jiving and leaving guys in the back.
Well, here's a good one for you, Jeff. Green Bulldogs, 14. Canton McKinley Bulldogs, 0.
Wow. Wow.
That's something.
That is something.
A little different than we saw last week at my Panthers.
Well, you know, 2 weeks ago at Avon, or at 2 weeks ago, who did they play? They were down 14-0 early.
Yeah.
And then came back. We'll see what happens there. I believe they've got all their horses this time.
Not on this scoreboard, Jeff, but live text. Hoover scored a touchdown against Glen Oak. So it's now 13-7.
13-7. LPL financial scoreboard update. At the end of one, it is Canton South 7, CVCA 0. When we come back, CVCA is going to have a 3rd down and 2 on their 45-yard line of Canton South. They've been in their territory all night, every possession.
I'll tell you what, the South defense, the Wildcat defense is stepping up when it gets down to 3rd down territory.
Yeah.
The Battle of Titans, St. Ed's is up 6, Massillon 0.
So missed their extra point. I think they got a good kicking game. They actually won with no time on the clock last week.
Oh, wow.
With 3 seconds left, they hit like a 40-yarder to win it. So surprised they missed the extra point there, unless they got 2 field goals. Here's another snap, and they got the first down, CVCA. And they are actually still in their own territory at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, start of the second quarter, 7-0.
Did you pick Tuslaw this week?
I did take Tuslaw.
They're up 3-0.
Tuslaw's up 3 rip over Triway.
Yes, sir.
No score Perry Jackson yet.
Aviators went up by 7 over Central Catholic is now 14-7.
Okay. CVCA now doing their own 4-wide, man in motion left to right. Here's his snap, rolling right, throwing, great ball caught. Wow. 1st down and more. Made the guy miss, out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Canton South.
That ball was zipped well. Receivers coming across the middle, right in his hands, and big yardage.
Terrific throw there.
Yeah, it was. It was zipped.
Wasn't expecting them to have a quarterback that can sling it like this, because so used to them running so much. He's a junior. It's Ryan White. Ryan Way. 1st down. Great job running off tackle. I think the quarterback just tucked it and ran there.
He sure
and
did.
Did a spin move and got to 1st.
Actually, Jeff, he's about a yard short.
And I'm sorry, that is number 6. Charlie Levac is the quarterback.
Yeah, he had a nice spin move, broke a tackle.
Yeah, great job there. 10:48 and counting. 2nd down and 1. They're on Canton South's 28-yard line. Empty backfield. Oh, I'm sorry. Single backfield, 2 wide, and false start, and the quarterback just takes off, but the flag is down. It's definitely going to be a false start there. So they're going to push him back.
And we'll see if the Wildcat defense tightens up again here in the close to the red zone.
Been real impressed with the defenses these schools have thus far, the games we've done.
Exactly.
You know, they've really kept their team in the ball games, especially over there at Jackson. We're starting to see, like you said, the same thing here, you know, with Canton South.
Yeah, let's see if they keep it up here in this drive. They have bended, but they have not broken yet.
So 2nd down and 6 here. Got single left. Man in the backfield, a couple wing backs in there. Quick handoff, up the middle, off tackle, got hit. Great job there. Great tackle. Rome Cox again, all over it.
Yeah, they pushed him back a long way. However, forward motion will get him, or forward progress will give him a decent spot.
Tell you, some of these young men are chiseled now. Rome Cox was walking down here earlier and, you know, didn't have his pads on. He's put together. Not quite Horsham, but, you know.
I'll explain the difference here in a minute.
9:38 to play here in the second quarter. CVCA is charging. Here's a snap. Fake handoff. Rolling right. Got a man. Complete. First down and more. Tackled. Thrown out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
So back in the Stone Age, the difference is, Jeff, we had a universal machine.
Yeah.
One universal machine at Perry High School. And now these kids have everything they need.
Right.
And plus, they have nutritionists. They have make sure they're eating right, the right foods based on their body type, everything.
Yeah, right.
And they are chiseled. God
Yeah,
bless them,
right.
but it's still, they're doing it.
Pairs left, pairs right. Man in motion, right to left. Here's the snap and the toss to the left. Running, trying to get past three guys. No gain there. Great pursuit, great tackle there by Mateen Frazier. Stepped up and made a great open field tackle.
Yeah, they stretched it out on CVCA there. They didn't let him have that corner at all. And good defense again.
.8:36 to play, 7-0. CVCA charging almost into the red zone here of the H&H Truck Parts red zone alert at the 21-yard line. Second down and 8. 4 wide, man in motion, left to right. Here's a snap, got drilled in the backfield on a QB run. No gain again.
So when CVCA gets close to that red zone, they try to run. South tightens up real good.
Yeah.
Right? However, when they pass, yeah, I haven't seen them pass a whole lot in the red zone.
Right.
They pass they've had some great gains passing on the way to the red zone. So let's see what comes up here, Jeff.
You know what I've noticed too is you see a lot of these young men in motion, and to me they start to go upfield before the ball snapped, and I haven't seen it called yet. That's the third time I've seen that. Trips right, single left, drops back, like you said, need to throw. QB run, tuck, run, cut, back. Great move. 15, 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. He just made a guy look foolish in the open field, cut it back. First down and goal.
Offensive line, give them credit for CVCA. They spread it out a little bit, and there was nobody in the middle when that quarterback decided to tuck and run for Canton South to stop it. He had momentum. He had a wide open hole, and he took it down to the 5.
Great run there. 7:23 to play, 7-0. We are in the H&H Truck Parts red zone alert here. First and goal from the 5-yard line. All kinds of people moving around here on the offensive side of the ball. Under center, here's the fake pitch. Drop back, looking to throw, nobody. And wow, was that a fake, Rod?
That was a great fake handoff. It faked me out.
I couldn't figure
Of course, it might be easy to fake me out, but yeah, wow.
Was that a direct snap?
It was.
It had to be a direct snap because I'm like, how did he not have the ball? That was a magician.
You're calling over there. I'm looking out there.
That was terrific.
I just watched that quarterback kept running backwards. I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Well, we were fooled. Canton South defense was not fooled because they gave a yard there.
That's it, yep.
6:35 to play, 7-0. CVCA taking their time here. They got deuces right, 2 in the backfield. Levac under center. Fake handoff, rolling right. Got a man, thrown. Caught, touchdown! CVCA Royals. That is Levac to Levac. I assume brothers.
Yeah, I would too, Jeff.
And I would.
Both 5'11".
One's a senior, one's a sophomore. The quarterback's a sophomore.
One's 190, the other one's 165 pounds.
Wonderful, wonderful play there. Just a quick out by Levac. And now 7-6 before this extra point. I was watching them before. They were squeaking them in there, but wasn't having much of a time. A little bit low, so look look for a block kick on some of these with CVCA. Here's the snap. Leather up, and it's good. That was much higher than I saw him in pregame. Perfect
nice kick.
down the middle. So we are knotted up 7-all with 6:18 to play in the first half here at Canton South. Let's see, Breck Bueller Stadium.
Bueller Stadium. I bet you when the brothers, I wonder what the brothers, when they go home, they start playing video games, whatever they do, right?
Yeah.
They sit there and say, hey, you know, I was open 3 times. You finally found me.
About time. Oh, I'm sure there's some of that. How cool would that be to play with your brother like
That'd
that,
be
though?
great, wouldn't it?
You know, like the Cleveland Indians have a pair of the Naylor brothers get to play together at the pro level. I had the chance to play with my brother in some A-ball. It was the first time we were on the same team together, so that
great.
was time of my life.
Well, I didn't have that opportunity because all my brothers are about 5'9", and I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion. Anyway, Sandy Valley, 14-7. They're up on the Malvern Hornets.
The LPL financial scoreboard update, as we said, folks, we'll be getting them to you all night long as we get them. Thanks for joining us. You're listening to Jeff Tyler, Rod Strata on the Stark Media YouTube stream. This is the game of the week for us.
Sure is. It's been a good one thus far.
And this is as expected to this point. 2 heavyweights going at it. And maybe lightweights with the division. The Maslin.
How about midweights?
Midweight, yep.
Yeah, we'll give them midweights.
And this is a good kick down to the 7-yard line, received. He's taking off. He's got room to run. He cut it outside to the 40, the 45, the 50, 30, 20. Tracked down from behind. Tippy toe, touchdown! Unbelievable return.
They're calling him out of bounds at 20. I'll tell you what, he did everything he could to keep that in bounds.
Man.
Where are they going to mark it?
What a run. What a great run there.
They're going to mark it right on the 20, Jeff. Oh, night, yeah. Wow, that was a phenomenal run.
That was Trey Wilson, a senior. Man, he just went up the middle, cut it outside, took off. Didn't see who caught him from behind, had the angle on him, but caught him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, actually, he kind of bumped him out of bounds. He was trying to walk that tightrope.
Pairs left, handoff up the middle, nothing doing there, no gain.
CVCA's going for the ball. They're trying to knock the ball out.
Zion Culver on the run.
Held on to it well.
5:55 to play. We're in the H&H Truck Parts red zone. 5:45 to play. Clock is running.
Wow. Glen Oak is putting it on Hoover. 20-7.
Wow.
Well, there's another lost pick for me this week.
I'm with you on that one. I took Hoover in that as well.
Yeah, TJ took the other one.
Here's a snap. Pairs to the left. Thrown over the middle. Caught. I think he got a first down on the forward progress.
Let's see where the ref is. He's at the 10. Are you going to do fourth or is it going to be first?
No signal yet, folks.
Sorry,
It's going to be 3rd down and inches.
Hold on. They got 1st and 10 on the scoreboard, but it's 3rd down over there on the marker. Let's see what they're going to do.
5:20 to play. Clock has stopped while the officials discuss this. I don't know if they're going to try to measure this or not.
Sure like to thank LPL Financial for the scoreboard updates, right, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jackson, 7-0 over Perry, 2nd quarter.
Okay. Maybe a little lower scoring than we thought early.
Yeah, Perry's defense isn't, well, never mind. Perry's defense wasn't they weren't prevalent last week. Normally, Perry plays some pretty good D.
And they do come out to measure it, and they are about a half a ball short.
If that. Sorry, they got a lot of downs to get the first down.
So 3rd and inches. You know he's going to have 2 plays down here, you would assume.
Yep.
Unless they would kick the field goal, but I think Canton South tends to go for it. See if they just do a QB sneak, run off tackle. See what they dialed up here. 5:20 to play.
3rd
and inches. Got everybody packed in. They got 3 running backs in the backfield. The first I've seen that. Quick handoff. Got pummeled. But he had to get the first down. Got drilled. Zion Culver got hit by 2 guys at once. Took the contact, rolled out of it, and got the first down.
Yeah, he gave it. Poochie Snyder gave it to the first man. Snyder right out of the gate. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, but like you said, Jeff, he dug enough to get that first down.
Yeah. Clock started now. 5:13 to play. First and goal at the 10. Poochie Snyder drops back. Quick throw completed. Made a guy miss. Touchdown! Canton South Wildcats. Great throw, great catch. Trey Wilson. Just a quick underthrow. Made a guy miss at the 5 and danced in with nobody touching him.
Well, he had single coverage, so it's going to be really hard for him to do an open field tackle and where they were. And he had a great move to put it in the end zone.
Poochie Snyder's second touchdown of the night.
Right on the money.
I mentioned that he needs 625 yards to set the all-time passing record. He needs 24 more passing. Well, after these 2 tonight, he needs 22 more passing touchdowns to set the Stark County record.
Wow. And we're mid-season.
Yeah. So with him,
and not counting if they go to the playoffs.
Yeah. So with his pace, he should have no issue taking care of both of those.
You know, God willing, he doesn't get hurt.
He passed Hunter Wells last week, which is one of my Fairless guys.
Yeah.
Hunter Wells threw for 8,300 yards in high school.
Wow.
The extra point's up. It's down the middle. Good. 14-7, Canton South with 5:01 to play in the second quarter. We'll see what CVCA has to say about that, if they can answer that. Back to, let's see, Hunter Wells, 83-44 past him. Hunter Wells, look at the difference here. Hunter Wells is third all-time in the county with 67 touchdowns. First place is 117.
Who's that?
That's Cameron Blair, who played at Sandy Valley. He threw for 116 touchdowns, 81 yards. And he's now over at my Ashland University.
Ashland?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Doing real well over there. Got a good team. I think I'm gonna travel to see Walsh play Ashland.
Are you playing down there?
Yep, they do.
Tell you what, you mentioned Ashland. That reminds me of a great athlete we lost a little while back, Judd Logan.
Yeah.
True story.
Track coach there, right?
Yeah, and, you know, of course, he was in the Olympics for the hammer throw. But a true story. I kind of, when he first came out for track, I was kind of helping him learn how to throw the discus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a long time ago. He was a couple years. I think he might have been a couple years behind me. But so what a fine man. And I'm sure he's missed.
Yeah. Here's the kick. It's up. It is a decent one. Down to the 9-yard line. Fielded. Got tons of room to run up the middle. Cuts it back right. Cuts it back to the left. Hit at the 40. Spun. And tackled at the 40. So another great return by CVCA on the kickoff.
Well, there's some another one to score for you here, Jeff. There's another one. It's a little lopsided right out of the gate. The Lake Blue Streaks, 21. The Louisville Leopards, 0.
Coach Kappas for the Leopards has taken over that program at Louisville. I think he's a good long-term option, but he's got a lot of cleanup to do there from taking over.
Boy, Minerva's having a tough season.
Yep. Minerva down 19-0. And here's the first down, and he's got room to run to the outside. Juke threw a big, stiff arm all the way down into the territory of Canton South. First down. 4:46 to play here in the first half.
Boy, it's been a barn burner thus far. I mean, from an offensive perspective, defenses are playing fairly well. I think Canton South has the edge thus far, but that was a nice run there, and of course they're giving them a lot of yards on the kickoff. Canton South's giving CVCA.
First and 10 here, 2 in the backfield. Single wide left and right. Quarterback directing traffic, Charlie Levac. Looks real poised for a sophomore. We're seeing a lot of good young talent. got his foot stepped on the snap, decided to take off and run himself, and got like 2 yards before he got tackled pretty aggressively. So gain of 1, 1.5 maybe. 2nd down and 8.
Officials are letting them play.
Yeah, they are.
He had some forward progress, got stood up, and then they just took him all the way back down.
4:19 to play. They're in Canton South territory at the 43-yard line. 3 running backs back in. Now a shift. Now we got a tight end, a wing back, and a single left, toss left, running left. Got a lead blocker, made a man miss up the middle. Good cut back there. Short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. All kinds of time. 3:52. 3:52 to play here. Let's see. They do have 3 timeouts. 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they're in a. I would say they're in 4-down territory. In this case, 2-down territory.
Got single right. Here's a snap. Handoff again up the middle. Nice cut back. Made a guy miss up the middle. Another guy miss. Another cut to the outside. All the way down to the 20-yard line. Back into the H&H Truck Parts red zone. 3:18 to play. Boy, Joey Kopic's got some nice open field moves.
Yes, he does.
Give me some fries with that shake.
Right on. He number 2 for South. He kind of told him what time it was. Put him on his back.
Quarterback under center. Another handoff left. Got pounded. We heard it all the way up here. What a hit there after like a 3-yard gain. And the player is okay. He was laying flat like he was hurt.
He got hit.
Whew, that was a collision there.
Yeah, folks, our windows aren't open here at Canton South. They're fixed shut, and we could certainly hear it.
That was Mateen Frazier just brought the wood on that one.
Sure did.
Woo.
Man.
Plenty of time here. 2:31 to play.
It's my kind of football.
2nd down and 8. Fake handoff, throw over the middle, caught, touchdown! He got clobbered at the goal line, hung on to the ball, touchdown, CVCA.
Yeah, he crossed that plane either way, but I'll tell you what, he's going to remember that catch from the hit from Canton South. Whew. He got nailed.
Canton South is bringing the wood. Unfortunately for them, it was a little bit too late. So before this, it's 14-13 here with the PAT attempt. And I tell you what, Rod, over 2 minutes for Poochie Snyder is enough time.
Should be.
Well, especially with three timeouts left.
Well.
Here's a snap. Here's the kick. It's up, down the middle. Good.
The coaches from CVCA are doing a good job adjusting in the red zone because the first couple times he went down, South held him. And so there's been some adjustments made, and CVCA is kind of moving the ball inside the red zone.
Here I got an LPL financial scoreboard update. Massillon just scored. 7-6 Massillon. DeJuan Owens on a 15-yard touchdown. 3 minutes left to play in the first half.
And I believe Hoover just scored. I think it's now 20-14. Glen Oak.
So Hoover's not going anywhere in that one. 2:21 to play before the kickoff here. Good game so far, Rod. This is what we expected.
It's you're right. This has been a very exciting game, very physical game.
And I'm excited that to see CVCA now open the playbook from last year.
Watch out. I'm not sure if they're going to me trying onside or not. I don't think, but let's see. No,
he's awfully gutsy.
He's a little pooch.
Quick hit. Nice hands there. Catch at the 30 and tackled at the 31-yard line.
That was a great catch.
Woo. Folks, that was a line drive kick. The hands team obviously was in for Canton South because he just reached up, snagged that. Great catch there. So Poochie Snyder's offense is going to take over here at their own 31-yard line with 2:16 to play and 3 timeouts left. Knotted up at 14 all. And I expect to see some serious 4 and 5 wide action happening here.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got, what, still shy of 70 yards. Like you said, Jeff, what 2:16 and 3 timeouts. It's a pretty good formula.
Yeah, plenty of time. And they are 4 wide. Zion Culver in the backfield. Fake handoff, drop, thrown over the middle. Caught at the 45-yard line, fighting for more yards. Hangs onto the football. Ooh, he did drop it. No whistle.
He was down.
Woo.
This ref here on the sideline called him down.
So he is down there. That was Tavon Castle again, trying to fight for extra yards. You know, Rod, there's a couple schools of thought on that. A lot of coaches don't like fighting for extra yards, want you to go down and to avoid that.
Right.
Is that kind of the school you were from?
No. You just gotta be able to hold on to the ball because they're going for the ball.
Yeah.
They're tackling, but they're also going for the ball.
Deuces left, deuces right. Fake handoff, dropping back, looking back. Over the top, got a man! All the way down, caught! 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Canton South! The second touchdown of the night for Trey Wilson. He just hit the seam, turned on the burners. Poochie Snyder dropped it in the basket.
Oh my.
He only needed 20 seconds to score.
I got to tell you what, folks. I'm a believer, that's for sure. The receiver was wide open, but that ball was thrown on the money and a long way.
Unbelievable. Trey Wilson with the second tutty of the night. Puts him up 20-14. 1:48 to play here before the extra point. And here is up, and it's good. Down the middle. Wow, what an answer. Very quick answer there.
Unbelievable. Wow, can he throw that ball? I'm really glad we're doing this game tonight, Jeff, because I wanted to see I wanted to see what this see this young man in person.
Yeah. Well,
based on all his stats and all the all the well-deserved comments that I've heard thus far. Wow, what an athlete and what a throw.
He's also a good basketball player. I called the Fairless versus Canton South basketball game, which was the last ever Fairless game in their old school.
Oh, okay.
So I made a point to get over there to my alma mater and call that game. Unfortunately, the Falcons dropped that one. But that was the first time I realized Poochie Snyder's 5'10", $165. He looks, bigger on the football field, of course. Real good athlete, multi-sport athlete. Here's a squib kick, and it looked like they're offsides.
Yeah, they are.
So they're going to kick that one over.
Jeez, you can't do that. I know today it's a little bit different in this era because 5'10", athlete that Poochie Snyder is, you could play at some decent schools at 5'10" if you have a really quick release. The issue now, though, are these offensive linemen.
Yeah.
They recruit are 6'4", 6'5" plus.
Right.
And it's hard to see over.
Right. So 1:48 to play as we go to the re-kick after the offsides.
Can't do that.
And here's the kick. They're almost offsides again. Didn't call it. Kicked out of the 20. Brought back to the 30. Made a guy miss.
Geez.
Up the middle. Made a second guy miss. To the 45. The 50. The 45. The 40. 35. Couple guys to beat. Got knocked out of bounds and probably going to be a 15-yarder on top of that. And there it is.
Late hit.
Late hit. Pushed him out of bounds all the way. The kid landed all the way on the track. So you know how far out of bounds he was.
They're going to give away a touchdown here.
That flag was thrown at the 24-yard line, so they're going to tack 15 on top of that. They're going to be in the the red zone right away, the H&H Truck Park red zone on the ensuing kickoff. Great return game there.
When they go in, I'll tell you what, when they go in the locker room, I have a feeling the kickoff team, special teams, is going to have a real interesting chat with their coaches.
Yeah.
because you can't miss those tackles.
Yeah, he just went right up the middle.
There were bodies all around him.
Yeah.
And he breaks, and he's up. He comes up the middle, and he breaks to the right side. And he almost, of course, he got pushed way out of bounds, and here comes that 15-yarder.
Boy, Rod, it don't look like they gave him a true 15 there, did it? They're at the 12-yard line now.
Huh.
I thought he got thrown out at the 22, 20.
Well, it must have been a little further back, but anyway, it's wow, it's down to the 12, just like that.
1st and 10 with 1:35 to play. 4 wide for CVCA. Man in motion, right to left. Here's a snap. QB draw up the middle. Almost stumbling down. Rugby match here in the middle of the field at the 3-yard line.
A little scrum inside the 5.
So it's 2nd down and 1 at the 3. So they can still get a 1st down.
They might want to run the clock for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Let that wind down for sure.
Because you give that ball back to South and Poochie Snyder. Yeah, they are. They're letting it run down a little bit, but you score right away. Canton South's got an opportunity to score again.
And they are taking their time. 55 seconds on the clock. Here's a snap. Handoff up the middle.
He's in.
Touchdown, Royals. Number 9, Logan Scranton. Nobody touched him right off tackle, right up the middle. And, hey, maybe they let that happen.
I was thinking that. I'm not sure. You know what? It's hard for us to know, Jeff. But that seemed pretty easy.
So our thoughts are they let that happen to give Poochie Snyder 45 seconds. We know he can score.
They're on that. What were they on, the 1?
Yeah, 3. The 3-yard line.
So you had 4 downs to get it in, right?
Yep.
And that would be eating the clock all the way. So it's probably a good call, him scoring early.
So the kick's up, and it is through the center.
So let's see. Based after the kickoff, depends on the run. They have like 30-some seconds left.
Calvin Warren on the extra point kick there. He's been perfect so far this night.
Oh boy.
LPL Financial Scoreboard update. Lake Blue Streaks taking it to the Louisville 35 rip. Tigers up 7-6 over Eds.
That's 20-14 now.
20-14 went out over Hoover. Tuslaw now down 7-3 to Triway. 27-14 Alliance over Central. My young friend Dan Boron over there at Central. You hear about that game? He had 5 touchdowns. He had a punt return. He had 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Wow.
Or you might even had a pick 6 in there, one of the 5. What a night for him. Fairless Falcons are getting it handed to him 21-0 or 21-7 in the 2nd quarter. And CVCA now out, about to kick off.
Wait a minute.
We'll see if they kick it short again, like they did last time. Might want to try to kick it deep. And they squib kick it. Up back, caught it. 30, 35, 40. To the 39-yard line.
Hey, you know what? I thought they'd have 30 seconds. He's got 39.
Poochie can score twice in that amount of time. Well, we've got a man on the carpet cramping up already. And look at this, Rod. Look at the sportsmanship here. Number 9 is out there. Logan Scranton helping him with his cramp. Love to see that.
That's what it's all about.
Looks like Mateen Frazier, who's been all over the field tonight, cramped up there.
Well, somebody's not doing the score right on this one. I think Jackson was up 7-0 based on our other crew. Shrewsbury had 4 points.
Something's wrong there.
That's 2 safeties.
So 39 seconds left. Poochie Snyder's taking over with his offense.
Has he got 3?
3 timeouts. Trips right. Single left. 1 in the backfield. He drops back. Rolling right. Got guys pressured. Nice throwback. Great screen. Completed to the 45, 46. Short of the 1st down. Boy, initially it looked like they were really going to get a lot of yards on that one. The couple of those up guys missed that block in the open field.
He got out of bounds.
Got out of bounds. 30 seconds left.
Killed 9 seconds with that play. I think they got to go to the air. But that was a nice screen. It really was.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. Pucci's taking his time here because it's the clock has stopped. He's got 30 seconds to snap the ball. Tied up, 21 all. You're listening to Jeff Tyler, Rod Strata on a Stark Media YouTube stream game of the week.
What a dandies, folks.
Great one so far, as expected. Deuces left.
You're missing a great game.
Deuces right. Man in motion left to right. Here's a snap. Rolling right. Great blocking. Thrown. Caught. Out of bounds. Completed pass. Stop the clock again at the 40-yard line.
Took 5 seconds on that.
Wow. Boy, efficient offense here, folks.
So
Very impressive.
25.
It took about 5 seconds on a 20-yard gain.
Of course, the average of 5 seconds of play was, I don't know if that happens. That's five more plays.
And they are going to the sideline here quite a bit, but they can go over the center. They've got three timeouts, so they can do whatever they like here. Man in motion right to left, drops back, looking, rolling right, broken play. He's going to just take off, and how smart's this kid? Just got out of bounds, stopped the clock, got a couple yards, took 6 seconds off the clock there.
Took 6, yeah.
Down to 19 seconds here in the first half, and 21 all.
So they're in a territory now, Jeff, where he doesn't have to throw a long ball. He's got 35 rough, or just shy of 35 yards, 33 yards to throw the ball to the end zone. So they have multiple opportunities here to come up with some decent plays.
What do you think? Yeah, I think I'd take a shot here deep. Drops back, looking,
Oh,
all kinds of pressure. Made a guy fall down, looking, throwing over the top, 50-50 ball, hit, caught, touchdown, Canton South. What a catch! Guess who? Trey Wilson on the 3rd touchdown of the night. What a catch!
Wow. So, folks, the CVCA, I didn't get his number, who was chasing him, but he was right in Pucci's face. Should have had him dead to rights. He slips and falls down at Pucci's feet. Pucci slips out, throws the ball.
Another dime. What you're saying, Rod? Give him time.
You give Pucci time, he'll throw the dime.
He's got a pocket full of change and just throwing dimes around here.
He's got a pocket full of dimes. Oh,
the extra point up, nearly blocked, but it isn't. It's good. 28-21, 11 seconds left. Barn burner in Canton South, folks. Exactly what we hope to see so far.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Kid is impressive. Eagles FOE 190 is a major sponsor of ours, along with Hilscher Clark Electric Company. By the end of the night, we will announce our Hilscher Clark Electric Player of the Game. Leathernecks Nation MC, the Sam Center, and Save22.vet. I want to take this time to thank all of the veterans out there, active, retired, first responders. We appreciate you so much. I see you're wearing your colors tonight, your camo with colors.
I have the utmost respect. Like I mentioned, my offensive line coach at Michigan State was a retired full-bird colonel, Green Beret, and 20 years in combat.
Wow.
2 Korean-Nam.
So you weren't allowed to make many mistakes for that guy, were you?
No. And he graded us every Sunday when we watched film. I'll tell you what, he wasn't an easy grader, but I'll tell you, his name was C.T. Hughley. I miss him immensely. He passed away, around 2001, 2002. I hopped on a plane, went to Arlington, met with the family, and followed the horse and buggy to his site. And, of course, taps and the 21 gun. I got to tell you, it was very, very emotional.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine.
There's no way I was not going to pay my respects. So all you veterans, Gold Star families, first responders, thank you.
So you guys stayed in touch all those years afterwards.
We did.
Yeah, that's great. Here's the kick all the way down into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. You got to figure CVCA. I doubt they'll take a shot. They'll probably just kneel it at this point.
Yeah,
11 seconds left.
We'll talk. just finishing up.
Maybe do a screenplay, see what happens.
Yeah. Well, let's see. They got 11 seconds.
I tell you, Rod, I go to I go to the Indy 500 every year,
Oh,
and
dude, I used to go.
it is, as you know, then it's a celebration of America, the entire event.
Sure is.
And to hear 300,000 people dead silent while they do taps.
Oh,
If you don't get a tearjerker during that, you're not an
I'll
American.
tell you what, I'm glad I had sunglasses on at CT's funeral in Arlington. Oh boy, that was tough.
So looks CVCA is going to run a play. They're going 4 wide.
What are you gonna do?
Drop back,
Gonna
looking, rolling left, throwing over the top, deep ball, 50-50, intercepted by Canton South with 3 seconds on the clock.
And you know the sad part, Jeff? I'll finish up. I was the only ex-player that was there. He had a couple coaches, and he went on after Michigan State to Arizona State. Then he coached at the Kansas City Chiefs. And, yeah, I think about him almost every day, every other day.
Yeah, it's a special coach like that makes an impact on your life.
Oh, yeah, it's like my second father almost. Let me tell you what, was not easy.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got 3 seconds left. What are they going to do, Jeff?
They're going to kneel on it.
You
yeah,
think?
Yeah, they are. Looks like it.
Well, I don't know.
Unless it's a fake kneel.
He's in the
So
gun.
they're up 7 here, 3 seconds left,
Oh, maybe not.
and they are just going to kneel on it and go into
did.
halftime.
There it is.
It's 28-21. Canton South over CVCA at this point. We've seen one heck of a first half to this point. Exactly what we hope to see.
Oh, and everything. And you mentioned a bag of chips, a big bag.
Big bag of
large
chips.
jumbo family size, because this has been a heck of a first half, Jeff.
It sure has. Sure has. I want to thank McNeil and Sons Tree Service. They sponsored our pregame show. Lindsay's Pizza starting lineups.
Hey, John.
LPL Financial Scoreboard Update. Apex Surgical. We don't have. I'll get a couple injuries here in a moment. H&H Truck Parts. CH Vallis and Associates is sponsoring this halftime show. And Miracle Motors 42 will be sponsoring our post-game show. Our electric player of the game we will announce by the end of the night. And right now, gosh, I mean, Pucci is calm and collected, but you got to talk about Trey Wilson, who's got 3 tutties already.
I know.
3 great catches. And good runs, after good yak yards on top of that.
Tell you,
So
both teams are playing well.
very, very clean football, too.
It
There was
is,
one
it is.
15-yarder,
Yeah.
a couple other small, like one offsides and one false start. I
Yeah.
mean, it was about as clean of a half as
And
you can
very
see.
impressed with the players, the attitude from the CVCA team helping
Yeah.
Canton South player, giving him a hand up when he was cramping a little
Well,
bit.
good Christian school up north.
It
You would
is.
hope that would happen.
That's not too far away, though. Where is it, Cuyahoga Falls?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice stadium there too. I actually was sitting within the fans. I was at the top of the row there with the fans, and they were cordial to me. Had babies waving at me. It was pretty cool up there.
Not
So
hostile,
now-
that's nice.
Now, folks, we got about 19 minutes here for the halftime. We're going to let you enjoy the bands and that, and Rod and I will take a break, and we'll come back here in about 15 minutes.
Yep.
You're listening to the Stark Media YouTube stream Game of the Week with Jeff Tyler and Rod Strata. We'll be right back.
you're really going to enjoy this next chart as we will feature our alumni band to a medley of Smoke on the Water and Proud Mary. We end our halftime show with a chart that every Buckeye fan will know. Enjoy as all our bands, past, present, and future, play Hang On Sloopy, OH! The Canton South Wildcat Marching Band. kind attention. Thank you, and go Wildcats! Canton Athletic Booster Club, along with the Canton Athletic Department, have joined together to sell business signs that can be purchased for the Breckmuller Stadium and Red Ash Gymnasium. We'd like to thank the following businesses for purchasing signs in support of the Wildcats. A big thank you to Bell Stores, Ortho United, Stone Products, Dilsher Clark, H&W Machines, Linda Reimenstein, Remax Edge Racing, Majestic Shears, Smith's Waco Market, Miller Heating and Cooling, Scott Needy Hamilton Foundation, Atomic Speedway, Rocco Rizzoletti Construction, All-American Country Apparel, LLC, and Canton Sound Licensing. If any business would like to purchase a sign, please stop by the Wildcat Spirit Store. Take out your 50-50 tickets. This time we'll announce tonight's winning 50-50 number. Tonight's winning 50-50 ticket is a purple ticket. Purple ticket number 625948. Purple ticket 625948. You have that winning 50-50 ticket. You can collect your prize at the Wildcat Spirit Store. Canton Local Schools will celebrate its impressive milestone of reaching its 200th anniversary in 2024. The celebration planning committee is working to create a series of events and activities that will commemorate the school's rich history and contributions to the community over the past few centuries. We're looking to connect with former staff members for special events planned in April. Stop by the Spirit Store near the concession stand to sign up. Football scores. At halftime, West Branch 42, Howland Tigers 0. At the half, Carrollton 35, Northfield Golden Rams 0. At the half, the Wyndham Bombers 16, St. Thomas Aquinas 0. At halftime, Massillon Tigers 7, St. Ed Eagles 6. At the half, the Cryway Titans 7, Tuslaw Mustangs 3. Also at the half, the Glen Oak Golden Eagles 20 and the Hoover Vikings 14. At the half, the Green Bulldogs 27 and the Camp McKinley Bulldogs 7. At the half, the Northwest Indians 28 and the Falcons 14. And in the second quarter, the Lake Blue Streaks 42, Louisville 0. In the second quarter, Southeast Pirates 19, Minerva 0. In the second quarter, King Central Catholic 27, Alliance 27. Wildcat fans, make sure you support our student athletes by attending an upcoming varsity home game or meet. On Monday the 18th, girls golf will be hosting Fairless at 4 p.m. Tuesday the 19th, volleyball will host Northwest at 6:30, and boys golf will host Tuslaw at 4 p.m. Wednesday the 20th, girls soccer will host Northwest at 7 p.m. To announce the staging of the ever-popular Broadway musical Annie on November 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're seeking enthusiastic alumni, staff, and community members to be a part of one fantastic chorus number in the show. No extensive commitment is required, just a few rehearsals to learn the song and some dance steps. Everyone is welcome, whether you're a seasoned performer or haven't been on a stage since high school. This is a chance to have a blast and be part of the magic. Sign up online at cantonlocal.org. Canton High School is thrilled to announce our Find Your New Job and Career Band fair on Thursday, September 28th, from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Whether you're on the hunt for a new job or considering a career change, this event is designed just for you. Gathered an impressive array of businesses, colleges, and military recruiters, all under one roof. Don't miss out on this first step toward your dream career. Mark your calendars and come prepared to find your need. Employ, enroll, or enlisted. Thursday, September 28th, 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
And welcome back, folks. Again, Jeff Tyler here with Rod Strata on the Stark Media YouTube stream. We got a few stats here for you here at half. Total rushing yards for, let's see, let me take a look here. Surprised, Canton South only has 8 yards rushing. CVCA has 143 yards rushing at half.
Oh, boy. There it is again.
Yeah. Had to turn the volume down here. We got some youngsters out there outside mic messing around with us. Let's see. Passing completions, let's see, 13 for 16. Poochie Snyder was 13 up for 16. That's some efficiency. No picks.
How many yards?
I will get there in a moment.
Okay.
And then let's see. CVCA was 7 for 9 with 1 interception. Total passing yards, 208 in that first half.
Wow.
13 yards per clip. 61 total yards for CVCA. Total plays, let's see. Canton South had 23 total plays, and CVCA had 36. Like I said on our podcast, expect them to take the air out of it, which they did, and for the most part. But those quick strikes by Poochie Snyder, just impressive. No turnovers in that half for Canton South. CVCA had 1. Third down conversions, Canton South was 2 of 3 and 5 of 7 for CVCA. Wow. Canton South didn't have 1 fourth down. They had to. They did punt 1. Right?
I don't think so. I don't think they punted.
CVCA was 0 for 2. Maybe that is right. Maybe they did get the first down when they were down there at the 20 there.
Right.
So yeah, no. How many halves have you played when there was no fourth down for you?
I can't. I'd have to really.
Not even
look.
a fourth down. I'm not saying turnover on downs. Just never got to a fourth down.
No, I'd have to go do some research on that one.
Incredible.
Doesn't come to mind.
Let's see. Canton South had 1 sack for a 3-yard loss. CVC had none, and then neither team attempted a field goal. So that is your halftime update there. We're really happy to get some stats like that. Hopefully we'll have them at the end of the game for you as well. That was a C.H. Vallis and Associates halftime show.
Jeff, you remember on fourth down for South, they ran it up the middle, and the young man, remember, he kind of leaned forward with progress to get that first down. So, yeah, they haven't punted the ball.
Very, very incredible first half. Impressive by both teams. CVCA has found a quarterback that can throw the rock. Last year they didn't. I think they threw 4 times in that game against Fairless. I called nothing but run. But he got this young sophomore in here, Charlie Levac, has been impressive.
He has been. He can throw the ball. He can run the ball. He can read pretty well. And his offensive line is taking pretty good care of him this far.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of taking care of your partner, Rod, you brought me. Usually the quarterback is supposed to give gifts to the lineman.
Right.
In this case, you brought me a gift today. You brought me a nice watch. I appreciate that, bud.
You're welcome, Jeff. Heck.
The lineman taking care of the QB.
Hey, I always did.
What's up with that? That's awesome.
Never let him get hurt. There's some scores for you, folks, real quick before they kick it off. Sandy Valley's up 21-7 over Malvern. Wyndham Bombers putting it on the night, 16-0 from St. Thomas. And the Panthers are down. Go ahead, Jeff.
Here's the kick. It's up, and it's fielded again by that up back at the 30, and he takes it back to the 41-yard line. So good field position out of the gate for Canton South here. Up 28 to 21. It's a wonderful first half. Probably the cleanest half of football we've seen. Back and forth. Both teams answered the call for sure.
Yeah, what I was about to say, Jackson's putting it on Perry, 21-0 at half.
41 yards.
I'm anxious to see what the stats are for young Lucas
Shoot.
Eckerman.
Boy, the kid is, you know, it's almost redundant that we continue to talk about him, but we have to. He's that good. Bucci Snyder now takes the snap, hands off up the middle. Tavion, he's got room to run, got drilled, carrying all kinds of carry-on luggage, rugby match up the middle.
They can't bring him
and
down.
they just can't bring him down and won't blow the whistle because he still was kind of moving forward. That's a great run out of the gate. Good hard 9-yard run there by Zion Culver. He's tough to bring down.
Yeah, Canton South runs the ball a couple times. CVCA says, oh, they're going to run the ball now. And guess what happens next?
11:24 here in the third quarter. 28-21 is second down and 1 for Canton South. Single left, pairs right. Snap, handoff up the middle. Zion Culver up the middle, and he runs hard up the middle, carrying all kinds of guys with him for the first down.
He's pulling the plow, I'll tell you that. Hey, the old Central Catholic Crusaders tied it up for the Lions, 27 apiece.
Wow.
How about
Boy,
that?
I tell you what, the Central Catholic just won't go away. We didn't suspect them to be as good as they are. It's 27 all. What a game. And, and a big surprise here. Green up 27-7 over Canton McKinley.
They must have thought that Perry one was great.
Drop back, Bucci Snyder throw, pressure, complete. First down and more. Got room to run, bounce it outside, tackled, out of bounds at the 20-yard line, all the way into the H&H Truck Part red zone, just like that.
Yeah, he had him in his face. Not a football-related comment. Well, kind of. I went down for a minute, took a quick break, and a couple of the young ladies at the gate there. I was talking about Bucci Snyder. I said, I was really glad I got over to see him. And they said, he's also a fantastic, nice young man.
Yeah, I've never met him. I've heard similar as well. So trips left, single right, handoff. Zion Culver got hit right away. Shredded one, shredded two. Looked like a Tecmo Bowl game with Bo Jackson running up the middle. 10:33 to play here, and Canton South having their way, moving the rock at will.
You think they made some adjustments at half?
Woo-wee.
They sure did.
Great run there. He looks real good. Zion Culver's a big kid.
Yes, and that
big and strong.
lines open it up. They run some plays now that are working for them.
Pairs left, pairs right. Culver in the gun with the QB. Bucci Snyder, man in motion, right to left. Tyler Pugh, and hit in the backfield, handed off right away, and he had two guys on him. Great tackle, great defense there. That was Draylon Price and Logan Scranton. Logan Scranton's been all over the field in just about every tackle. 9:45 to play. That's going to bring up third down and 5 for Canton South at their own at the 15-yard line of CVCA.
Yeah, their defense almost got the handoff there.
They're in the H&H Truck Park red zone. Trips left, single right. Josh Fitzgibbon by himself here on the right. Bucci Snyder rolling left, looking left, tucks it and runs. Got hit, rolled around, spun. I think he got the first, but it might be a hair short.
Nice block on the outside. They were almost in Pooch. Almost had him. I got to get the number who blocked him. But great block. Fourth and two, much shorter than it looked. His knee must have been down before he did that spin. And we'll see if they get a little taste of Zion Culver up the middle here. That might be expected. Maybe a little. They might want to stretch it out.
Maybe a little fake handoff, roll out. Pucci, let him decide what he's going to do. Trips right, single left. Pistol. Here's a snap. Fake handoff. Throws right. Caught. Complete. Might be in a touchdown. A little bit short.
Oh, he got hit. I tell you what. I thought he was going in, Jeff.
He sure did.
He got stood up right there.
Tavon Castle just on a quick little, I don't know, like half slant, little in route.
Great catch.
Great catch. Caught it, hit to 5, ran to the 1-yard line and got tackled short. And now they're going to pack it in here. Goal line offense here with two.
Offside. Motion?
No, false start, I believe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
False start. Unless he went on. He blocked the guy.
I think they thought they were going on a quick count there, and they did not.
You can't do that.
Running back wasn't set yet, and then the right guard, I believe it was, just took off.
Yeah, that's a mental mistake. You can't do that on the 1 yard line because now you're back on the 6.
First and goal at the 6 yard line. 8:13 to play, 28-21. Can't believe we're in week 5 already, Rod.
I can't either.
This is just flying by.
I can't believe how old I am. It's all good.
We're both playing on our second half here. Second
buddy,
half of life.
I'm in the 4th quarter, okay?
And Poochie Snyder hands
look at
off and got drilled and carried for 5 yards and tackled. He thought he had the ball. He did not. It was a terrific handoff. But they are short of the goal. Let's see. They're at about the 2 yard line. So second and goal at the 2.
So they're almost back where they started.
Yep. They're in an H&H Truck Part red zone alert here. We'll have a few more scores here as they come in. Any update on the Tigers? Is it still 7-6?
Still 7-6.
Wow. In a quick scrum, run up the middle. No signal yet.
It's got to be
Zion
inside the
Culver,
one.
and now there's a penalty.
On.
We'll see who made a major mistake here. I guess it wouldn't be as big of a mistake for CVCA because it'd be half the distance. But if that's on Canton South, that's a huge,
No, he's facing CVCA.
huge mistake.
Unless he turns around.
Would it be an automatic first down then? No, it wouldn't.
No.
It'd still be 3rd and 1.
Oh, can they
3rd
get a
and
first
goal.
down? Yeah, it's
No,
gonna be-
they cannot.
Yeah, it's 3rd and goal. Wait a minute, it's coming. Which way is it going?
No signal yet, folks.
Looks like it's Canton South. Wow, another mistake.
Somebody late.
You know
Yep,
what?
it was on Canton South. 15-yard penalty brings them back to the 16-yard line. So second and goal at the 16. That could really have been the mistake of the night,
Yeah, but
depending what happens here.
you mentioned CVCA. I'll tell you what, they play fairly disciplined in regard to penalties.
Yeah. This might just give Poochie Snyder enough space to work.
Yep.
Trips left, single right, drops back, looking. Quarterback draw up the middle. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Poochie Snyder up the middle on a quarterback draw.
That's, you know what, Jeff? That was a design penalty. You know why? They wanted to give him room to roam.
Unbelievable call. Great call.
How about that?
First QB draw like that. Took off, up the middle, untouched for 16-yard scamper, really 20 from where he started. Great run by Poochie Snyder. He leads the county in passing yards, rushing yards, punting yards, and he's continuing that trend.
Unbelievable.
And he hasn't really ran that much tonight.
That was easy for him.
And another near block off the left. You got to pay attention to that. Again, that's number 20. Joey Kopik, the running back, just flies in there, nearly blocks every kick. But nonetheless, it's good. 35-21, Canton South up. We'll see if CVCA answers. They're going to have to answer here because Canton South has scored on nearly every possession. Like we said, we suspected that CVCA would lead in the time of possession, which they have. But Canton South, they're like a Jackson. They don't need much time to score. That was their longest drive so far. 6:55 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Outside that penalty, they sure made it look easy.
Like we said, I gave him a little bit of room to run there, a little bit of space.
Yeah, maybe it's a design penalty.
Great play call.
It wasn't. I'm just messing around here, folks. Uh-oh, Tigers, 13-6 over St. Ed right now.
Well, I did know this, but I didn't want to divulge it in our. Well, I'll say that in a second here. Here's the kickoff down, received, 15-yard line, room to run, bounced it outside, still on his feet, still running through all the way back to the 46-yard line. Yet again, another incredible return.
Well, that and Canton South give him a lot of yards on return.
Yeah.
I mean, every time, I think, unless I missed it, each time CVC has been kicked to, they've run it back at least to the 40
Yeah.
or better. I'm sorry, Jeff, you were going to say
No,
something?
I was going to say I didn't want to divulge this because I had some inside information on St. Ed's that their quarterback wasn't able to go tonight.
Oh.
I attempted to do some breaking news on our podcast, but I didn't want to out my friend Tom Lombardo like that and let the world know that. Here's a handoff up the middle, off tackle, got 6. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Well, Maslin went for 2 and got it. It's 15-6.
So 15-6. Not sure who Ed's backup quarterback is, if that's the issue or not. But you know, when your leader goes down like that, I believe he's a 3-year starting quarterback in your leader. So that could be hurting them. We'll get the lowdown from JP Simon, I'm sure. He guaranteed victory today, so we'll see what happens there. 6:15 to play here in Canton South. 35-21 handoff right up the middle. Con. He's to the 35, 30, 25, 15, 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown CVCA on an incredible run by Joey Kopik. Nobody touched him from the 45-yard line. Just one cut up the middle, gone.
As soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage, he was gone.
He had to leave breadcrumbs so his teammates could find him in the end zone there.
That was easy.
Woo. Boy, number 20 is an athlete.
This might be a track meet.
Joey Kopik. Unbelievable.
Well, old Sandy Valley's putting one on the Malvern Hornets, 27-7.
And the kick is up. The kick is down the middle. Good. 35-27, or sorry, 35-28 after the extra point here. Both teams just real solid. 6 minutes left to play in the third. And Lake Blue Streaks now 42 rip over Louisville.
Oh boy.
Fairless Falcons getting it handed to them 28-14 against Northwest. I had to take my Falcons in that one, but
yeah, I picked Malvern, so don't feel bad.
Garraway putting it on East Canton as suspected, 34 rip.
I think I took East Canton. Oh, maybe.
Let's see.
Yeah, we have fun with our picks every Wednesday, folks.
Yeah, if you haven't had a chance, folks, you know, all the content does get uploaded onto YouTube. We film on Wednesdays and usually have it up by noon, 1 o'clock on Thursday. TJ's doing a real good job of cutting that video and getting it out there. And we go through the games that we saw. We go through some games that we looked at and heard about, and we talk about key players. And then we finish it off with our own style of pick 'em who's going to win for the week. We started that last year, actually, Rod. We did the playoffs, and we picked every playoff game, and we picked the scores as well. So we might add that in eventually. And now the kickoff down again, received again at the 30-yard line. They really like to kick it to, I think it's Tavon Castle there on that up back. 6 minutes to play here. Canton South hanging on to a 7-point margin, 35-28. They're going to take over at the 39-yard line.
It's been a barn burner thus far. I'll tell you that.
Boy, this is a fun game to call. A little bit more fun than last week, especially seeing your Panthers go down like that. But do we have an update on the Panthers score?
Yeah, they're going down. So far tonight, they're down 21-zip to the Jackson Polar Bears.
Trips right, single left, pistol formation. Takes the snap, drop, quick pass, completed. About a 5-yard before he gets wrapped up and tackled there. Going to be 2nd down and 5.
Mark Milano's alma mater, St. Thomas, still down 16-0 to the Wyndham Bombers.
Where are they from?
I'm going to guess they're from Canada. I'll find out, though.
Interesting. A lot of Canadian teams starting to come here now.
That's just a wild guess, but who knows?
5:22, clock is running. 4 wide, pistol, drops back, hands off to Zion, and he kept it, tucked it, ran. Pucci to the 50, 46-yard line, out of bounds, tackled pretty late. Onto the track, no penalty.
No flag, wow.
I don't think it was a penalty. I think he was just kind of.
Yeah, it was momentum was both out. I thought he handed that off.
Pucci did a terrific job on an RPO to pull that one back because Zion Culver got drilled. 5:08 to play, 35-28, 1st and 10, Canton South. Now into the territory, CVCA at their 47. And again, they're going to go deuces left, pairs right. Man in motion, left to right. Here's the snap, drops back. Looking, got all kinds of time, throwing deep and underthrown, nearly picked off. If Dylan Webb turned around. He had an easy interception and all kinds of room to run. Haven't said this much all year, but a poor pass there. He had all kinds of time to run. I thought he should have just let it go earlier than that. He just waited and waited and decided to bomb it, and something happened there. He's got more arm than that.
He's allowed to have one. It's my mistake, folks, and I apologize. Wyndham High School, who's playing the St. Thomas Aquinas Knights, is from Wyndham, Ohio.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a Wyndham.
Never
Ohio.
heard of him.
Do now.
Here's the snap, throw, out, caught, run into the 40, jumps over him to get to the short of the first down at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, came out of the backfield. We're in motion.
Tyler Pugh on a reception there.
Nice rhythm.
4:42 to play. So, third down and 1. And let's see if they can still avoid a fourth down. Pretty impressive.
Let's see.
Trips left this time. Single right. Josh Fitzgibbons by himself on the right-hand side. Handoff up the middle. Zion had nowhere to go.
Nope.
And tackled by a gang of...
He didn't get much help there from his O-line.
No, not at all.
CVCA was in the backfield. I think they read that one. Might have been something that they thought was going to happen.
And we just are witnessing our first fourth down for, or second fourth down? Second fourth down for Canton
They
South.
got one earlier on a handoff. Got it.
Oh, right. 3:48 to play, 35-28. Fourth and 3 at the 39-yard line. Here's a snap. Poochie Snyder rolling right, taken, dove for the first, and I don't think he got it.
Let's see.
No signal yet.
Depends on where they spot it.
Poochie just used his wheels to get outside and take off, and
He's
Canton South is signaling it's a first. Officials have not, and they're gonna measure this one.
Let me see, where's that ball?
It looks like he's got one. It looks like he's got it
Yeah.
by a whisker.
Yeah, Poochie signaled first down, so let's see. He's closer than I remember. I used to do that. That was fun.
Influence the official a little bit.
Yeah,
And it is turnover on downs by, wow, an inch.
First and 10.
Oh, first and 10 Wildcats.
I think that was a first down, folks, by maybe a half an inch.
I saw CVCA celebrating and called it wrong. My apologies there.
No, it's okay because it was so close.
Yeah.
They thought they stopped them.
So it's first and 10 now at the 36-yard line, 37-yard line, 3:32 to play here in the third quarter. Clock is winding, trips right, single left, pistol formation. Poochie Snyder takes a snap, rolls, looks right, throws right, out of bounds, completed pass out of bounds to Tavon Castle at the 22-yard line. Great toss there.
What a nice route. That receiver did a very nice route. Going up.
Tavon Castle's very talented.
Yeah, he faked an inside move, turned around, kind of a semi-curl, right on the sideline.
Zion Culver's a sophomore. Wow. He's going to have I don't know who the quarterback is behind Poochie Snyder, but he's going to be giving problems in the Pac-7 for a couple more years. Poochie gets a snap, takes it, runs, throws, hits it off his hands, off his helmet, up in the air, incomplete pass. It was intended for Tyler Pugh, and he had 6 if he brings that in.
All he had to do was catch it.
He had
just walked in.
Nobody around him.
Oh, boy.
Boy, he's upset at that one.
You'd like to have that one back.
Got to bring up second down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Almost into the red zone here. 3:16 to play. Clock stopped after that incomplete pass.
McKinley scored a touchdown. They're down, what is it, 28-14.
And we now have a timeout, Canton South. I want to thank Eagles FOE 190, Hillshire Clark Electric Company. They sponsor our electric player of the game. Leathernecks Nation MC, the Sam Center, and Save22.vet. McNeil and Sons Tree Service. Lindsay's Pizza. Hello, John. We appreciate you. You know John personally, right?
I do. He's a great man.
LPL Financial does our scoreboard updates. That's Rod's been giving us some scores all evening. Apex Surgical update, injury update. Nothing to report there as of now. Only just a cramp thus far. H&H Truck Parts is sponsoring our Red Zone Alert. Halftime was sponsored by C.H. Vallis and Associates. Our postgame sponsored by Miracle Motors 42. Some other sponsors of ours: Trident Restoration, Haas Auto Mall, Simon Says Promotion, and Stark Market. Please patronize these companies. They've been very good to us, very generous, helping us bring this broadcast to you every single week, and we've got 3 broadcasts every week. We do have a new website stream. I'll get to that in a moment. Trips left, single right. Nobody in back. Pucci got drilled. Number 9 again off the right-hand side. Jerome Cox again.
Untouched.
Flew in there untouched off the left side of the line.
Wow. That's a mistake somewhere on the O-line. I don't know who's supposed to block that defensive end.
Pucci had nowhere to go on that one.
He didn't even see him. That was a straight beeline. That'd be just like saying, okay, I'm going to run as fast as I can. Nobody's in my way, and I have the quarterback.
CVCA has some athletic dogs on that side of the ball, for sure.
Long way to go.
2:39, 3rd and 19. Big toss over the middle. Caught. Tavon Castle down to the 15-yard line and pushed back short of the first down.
I have a feeling they're going to go. Let's see how short are they.
They're probably about 4 or 5 yards short, but they're probably going to go.
Yeah, there's no reason for them not to.
4th and 3. They're up 7. 2:15 to play in the quarter. We're into the third quarter here at Canton South.
I guarantee you, CVC is going to bring some heat.
Pretty cool, Rod. We got our own room here this week.
Like I said,
Nice place to call a game.
Great hospitality by the folks here at Canton South. Phenomenal.
Crowd is now getting into it, stomping on the bleachers, as I'm sure you can hear. It's 5 wide. Flag. Completed pass. I think he was short of the first down, so CVCA is probably gonna.
What's the flag?
I believe, is a false start.
They can decline that if it's a. Let's see what do we got?
And it is a false start on. So pre-snap penalty, so they can't decline it.
They get the ball back.
So that's good for Canton South. We'll see if they go for it now on 4th and 13.
I don't know.
Or 4th and 8, rather.
They're staying on the field.
And they are going to go.
They broke that huddle pretty quick.
Trips left, single right. Zion Culver off the left hip. Pucci Snyder drops back. He rolls left. Got nobody around. Looking, throwing over the middle. Completed pass. First down, Canton South Wildcats.
Wow, what a play.
Tyler Pugh just made up for that drop ball a moment ago with a clutch first down.
What a great poise and throw by Pucci Snyder. Rolling right. He threw back across his body because he didn't throw it to the sideline. He threw it kind of left quadrant of the field.
Had 2 guys coming, after him.
In his face.
Pursuing him for sure. So that's huge. We're into the now the H&H Truck Parts red zone. They're going to take over at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. They can still get a first down. 1:14 to play. Pairs left, single right. Got a tight end in there this time. Drops back, hand it off on a jet sweep. Caught up the middle, made a guy miss, spin move, and got tackled for no gain. 56 seconds left. I think that was Wilson on the carry. 49 seconds and counting, 35-28. Pucci goes to the sidelines a lot to get that play. I wonder if they give him 2 plays at a time because he doesn't go over every single time.
No, it could be because that last, when he went for that 4th down, they broke that huddle quick.
Now we got pistol formation. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Dropping back, looking, thrown underneath, caught, got drilled after the catch. About a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch and catch, but boy, I tell you what, they were on top of him.
It was Trey Wilson again on the catch.
It was a great job holding on to the ball and catching it.
And they're just going to let the clock run down. So at the end of 3 quarters, folks, it's 35-28. This is the longest drive Canton South has had of this game for sure, especially in the first half whenever they just had 40-second scores.
63 points scored already, 3 quarters.
I'm going to thank Eagles FOE 190, Hilscher Clark Electric Company, H&H Truck Parts, LPL Financial, Lindsay's Pizza, McNeil & Sons Tree Service, Leathernecks Nation MC, the Sam Center. Sam Center, I forget I'll do my research for next week to find out how many meals they prepare for folks, but they do it twice a month where they prepare meals for veterans and take care of them. And then the Save22.vet, a lot of great organizations taking care of our men and women in the military. We mentioned this before. We're going to be auctioning off a painting that I plan to do. So we're definitely heavily involved with them, and we appreciate them and their support and everything they do for veterans. We appreciate.
Folks, Jeff's not a paint by numbers guy. He, I'm extremely impressed with his work. He's fantastic, creative, and I don't know what else to say. It's just damn good.
I'm going to get your caricature handled here pretty quick.
Oh boy.
So we're back in action here. Trips left, single right, got pressure up the middle, under route, caught.
Oh, there it is.
And Tyler Pugh caught on the under route, ran all the way. Touchdown, Tyler Pugh and the Canton South Wildcats. That route has been successful every time.
Yep, going across the middle towards the corner, not quite the far corner, but the short corner of the end zone.
41-28 before the PAT here, folks. In the LPL Financial Scoreboard update, Glen Oak just took the lead, 20-17, with 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Thank you, Mrs. Tyler, for getting me that update. And the chip shot is up. The chip shot is barely good.
Well, actually, I think, yeah, they're still up 2017, but they were up 2014. So North Canton must have got a field goal.
Oh, okay.
Still up by what? They're up by what, 3?
Up by 3, yep.
Yeah. Hoover's starting to come back on them. I don't know how much time's left, but.
I want to do a huge shout out to our very own TJ Downing, who was calling that Glen Oak game. And halftime, he just got inducted to the Hall of Fame at Glen Oak.
Yeah, well, he deserves every second of it, or every minute of it. TJ is probably one of the more premier offensive linemen that has come out of Stark County. All-American Ohio State, national championship, pretty much everything in high school, and so nothing but my warmest, heartfelt congratulations to him.
Very, very well deserved, very overdue, if you ask me. It's been quite a while, and just a phenomenal guy. His vision of starting this company with Stark Media has come to fruition, and we are expanding. We're doing more and more. We're adding things. It's to the point where he's going to need to get some help with the things he's doing. So,
well, yeah, that's hopefully that's what I'm here for. To do that as well.
And here's a squib kick. Canton South decided to not kick it deep and not watch them run all over him. They did a little squib kick there.
That's a good call.
Yeah, and so
I mean, they're still almost at the 30, but still a good call.
Still better than watching number 9 just take it to the house on you. Jerome Cox, he's
CJ's
fast.
putting together a very good team, folks. I'm not here just for my looks, of course.
Well,
but you know, I have a very strong business background in technology, and so looking forward to helping TJ any way I can tell you that.
Well, congratulations to you, too, for being in the Perry Hall of Fame. Here's a snap, trips left, single right, running off tackle.
They're missing tackles. They keep missing tackles.
CVCA going to be 2nd down and 1.
Tell you what, they're not. I tell you what, CVCA they're not giving up. Not a bit.
And folks, my partner here, Rod Strata, was voted the best player to ever wear number 69 at Michigan State over there at East Lansing. So, congrats for that, man. You're a legend over there.
Well,
they love you.
Thanks, Jeff. Like my buddy said, nobody else wore it. Yeah, right. Well, I got beat. They did. Seriously, they did. But anyway, you know how that goes.
Yeah, right. got to expect that from your buddies.
Heck yeah.
5 wide here for CVCA. They're rolling right. He's got all kinds of pressure. And as a block in the back, penalty down. And, oh, my gosh, he got drilled.
Anyway.
Anyhow, ran out of bounds.
That might be just a double whammy there, Jeff.
And Ethan Fricky just drilled him.
Is that going to be a block in the back? You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I
Yeah.
saw it. It was a blatant block in the back.
That's amazing. Look at that. That's going to hurt.
Your quarterback took all that for no reason.
And a shellacking.
Phew.
Holding.
11:30 to play in the game.
Still similar.
42-28. 2-score difference here. CVCA has
That's a big penalty.
CVCA's got to not mess around, and they're going to need to get this up the field and score.
Yeah, if Canton South in my humble opinion, if Canton South holds them, it's not going to be a good thing for CVCA if they have to give up the ball.
Good ball back to the 22-yard line.
11:30 to play.
17.
Second.
Wow.
Second down play here. Quick QB draw up the middle.
Yeah, they got some back. They got a lot back. Actually.
Got quite a bit back, about 6 back there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
29-yard line.
They're back to the 29-yard line. 11-11 and ticking. 42-28. Canton South Wildcats holding on to their lead. They've scored on every possession.
They have? That's right. They have.
Yeah, they haven't punted once. Yeah.
Wow. You're right.
And, you know, you got to expect, you know, we talked about this on our podcast. If your defense can hold any team below 35, you're going to win just about every one of those with how they score. And single coverage on the outside. He had a man, but he tucked it and ran instead. And he still got the first down and tackled down at the 50-yard line. So what looked like a bad decision, he had an open receiver over the top, chose to tuck and run, and he got first down and plenty more.
Well, I thought it's just so hard to see this, even though it's very clear here. I thought they had him.
Yeah, it looked like he was out of bounds there. Looked like he went down and he did one of those Barry Sanders and got an extra 6 as he was going down.
He did the tightrope for sure.
42-28, midfield here now.
This quarterback has speed as well.
He sure does. He's a sophomore. Three in the backfield. Here's a snap. Handoff left. Great pursuit and tackle there by the Wildcats. Hard to see who that was on the tackle.
Let's see,
that was Logan Scranton on the run.
Let's see. It was number 2.
Number 2, Bettine Frazier. He's been putting the hat on everybody tonight.
Yeah, he's coming up. He's coming up and giving that line and the defensive end some help, and he's doing a great job.
He's also battled some cramps early in the half, so he's must be feeling better now. 10 minutes to play. CVCA down by 2 scores. At midfield, here's the fake handoff, drop back. Got a man wide open over top. Oh, he got there. What a great break up. He really closed in on that over incomplete pass.
But he didn't look back at the ball, and he got away with it.
I think he just was had absolute impeccable timing to get there.
There's a flag here.
Oh, there is a flag at midfield. We didn't notice that to begin with.
What is it? Against CVCA?
That was Josh Fitzbottom on the breakup. And it looks like it's going to be on CVCA because they're backing them up.
So, folks, I need to catch up on some rules in high school. Does the defender have to look at the ball when he breaks it up?
I think that's more of an NFL rule.
Okay.
I think as long as there's not contact early,
okay. He did a good job.
I think it's okay. He just had impeccable timing getting there as the ball
got
did.
there. I mean, I thought that was going to be caught.
Now, had he turned around, he could have picked that ball and hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah,
hit him in the helmet.
What was the call here? I think it might have been I'm going to guess based on what I saw.
Well,
I think it might have been. I don't know.
That's a 15-yard penalty because they were at the 49. So they're clear back to the 35-yard line.
That hurt.
42-28, 10 minutes to play. That's a killer for them. 3rd and 20 now. trips right. Here's the snap, dropping back. Got a man in the flats, completed pass. Made one guy miss and then got tackled by 4
Still got
Wildcats.
10, you still got 10 more to go, huh, Joe?
Got quite a bit back, but they still
Excuse me, folks.
have 11 to go.
Well, they have to go.
4th and 11.
Well, they don't have to, but they're going to.
Well, they figure, look, we haven't stopped Canton South all night.
Down
9.5 left, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
14, down by 14, 9.5 left. They got 10 yards to go.
yeah, you got to go.
They've done a pretty good job gaining yards. Let's see if Canton South can shut them down.
CVCA 4th and 12 from their own 45-yard line. They're going 5 wide, and CVCA is going to talk about it. They're going to take a timeout here. Smart move. This is really the biggest play of the game for them at this point. If they don't convert here, they're going to have an awful hard time unless something crazy happens. Eagles FOE 190 is a wonderful sponsor of ours. We appreciate them very much, along with Hilshire Clark Electric Company. End of the night here, we will announce the Hilshire Clark Electric Player of the Game. Definitely some nominees out there thus far. A few guys have had a good night. Poochie Snyder's thrown for 4 tutties. Trey Wilson has caught 3 of those. Tavon Wilson caught 1, actually 5. He threw for 5. He's got 5.
You know, if Canton South holds on, this might be the first game that the player of the game will be for the home team.
No, Jackson game. Lucas Eckerman was.
That's right, second game. That's right, Jackson second game. My bad.
Yeah, Lucas Eckerman was the week.
But I guess
3 there.
We've only had 1 though. So far.
Right.
1 out of 4.
9:07 to play. Huge play here. 4th and 12. They're going 4 wide. Here's a snap. He's rolling left. He steps up in the pocket, throwing deep. 50-50 ball. Incomplete pass. Great coverage.
What? That was phenomenal.
Great
coverage
defense
by
there.
Canton South. Who is that, number 2 again? It is.
Mateen Frazier stepping up on a key situation. Slightly underthrown ball, but he did a great job in coverage.
Right there.
Canton South's going to take over at the 45-yard line of CVCA with 9 minutes left. If they march down here, they could just really put this one away.
So, folks, it's really easy to see the numbers on the sideline, but on the field sometimes it depends on the light and where they are. It's kind of tough to see those numbers, the red on the gray.
Yeah. We definitely like the away teams because they got them crisp, dark numbers on the white unis.
Very crisp.
Trips right, single left, handoff up the middle. Made one guy miss, and he drug him for about 6 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 4. Zion Culver, again, a sophomore. Kid does not run like a sophomore.
No, he does not. Tell you what, they're going to try to get that clock down as much as they can if they get in the end zone.
Little different game than I thought we would see. I actually I picked CVCA. I thought they would upset them again. They took them in overtime last year. But
this game's far from over, but I can tell you this. I mean, CVCA is a good team.
Definitely.
And Canton South's just got a lot of weapons.
Quick handoff up the middle again, Zion Culver. The clock is Canton South's friend at this point, and they're just going to milk it. 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
You got what do they have, Jeff? A 3rd and 3? It says 5 up there, but I don't think it's 5.
It's like 3rd and 2.5, 3.
Yep.
They correct it now. 7:52 and counting.
A minute just went off that clock in the last 2 plays.
And they got 20 seconds on the play clock here. Just going to let it wind down as far as they can before the snap. Here's where some experience comes in with Poochie Snyder under center to know to do that. 4 wide, drops back, look and throw. Over the middle, complete. 1st down.
Kept in the middle of the field, or on the field.
Boy, what a weapon whenever you've got a kid like Poochie Snyder back there that you're not afraid to throw on 3rd and 3 like that.
And throwing in tight quarters.
Phew. He throws a good ball.
That ball was radared in there.
Almost want to call Canton South game next week. We'll see what happens, but
we have to ask for it.
It'd be pretty cool to see him break the record because he's gonna probably be approaching about 400 yards tonight. So he'll only have a couple hundred yards yet
to
go. He's got 5 tutties tonight. He's only got 19 touchdowns left.
Uh-oh.
And
I think that's probably on South, I'm guessing.
guessing false start there.
Yeah, far side
Yep.
ref. Okay, let's see what we got going on
LPL financial scoreboard update.
in Stark County.
Wow, it's still 15-6. Maslin. Can't
Ooh.
believe Eds is only scoring 6 points.
Hey, the Panthers scored 2 times, but they're down 42-14.
Tussall getting whipped 14-3 to Triway. There's a surprise.
Oh, this one's getting close now.
And a quick handoff, Zion Culver. Nothing doing there. Going to bring up 3rd down and, 14?
Bulldogs, Canton McKinley is pulled within 6.
4th quarter, we don't have an exact time left there, but it's 27-21, Green over McKinley. Of course, you know the score here, 42-28.
Fairless coming back.
Falcons do not lie down. They're
Look at
down
that. They were
35.
down a bunch.
Yeah, 35-27.
Ooh, there's a blowout.
Sandy Valley up 40-7. Let's see, Canton South coming back out. They're 3 wide.
Ooh, Alliance is up by 6 over Central.
Wow, back and forth battle there.
There's a lot of points in that game.
And another handoff up the middle, hit real hard, no gain. Going to bring up 3rd down and 14.
Long 3rd down.
3rd and 15, 6:09 to play.
It's gonna break into the 5 minutes here in a second or 2. Let's see what else we got going on here.
Somebody for CVCA's got to step up and strip this
And
ball.
we have a final. Lake Blue Streaks 49. Louisville Leopards not.
Wow.
0. That's
Wow.
that's a tough one.
Wow. Running clock situation is tough. 5:40 to play here, 42-28. Canton South up 2 scores. They have the ball. It's 3rd and forever.
Yeah, it
3rd
is.
and 15 at the 35-yard line. Pucci's got pressure. He made another guy fall down, rolling right, running right. He's going to tuck and run. Made
Oh
a guy
my.
miss. Slid.
What a nice slide.
Wow. Unbelievable. Ran it all the way down to the 25-yard line, juked and jived, and then got on the carpet, slid inbounds,
Stood
keep the
straight
clock running at the the 15-yard line. So we're in the H&H Truck Park red zone alert here.
Tell you what.
The Buffalo quarterback needs to watch Poochie Snyder on how to give yourself up and not take shots.
I'll tell you
Josh
what.
Allen.
Yeah.
That guy gets it hot.
Tell you what, he's probably a quadruple, 5. He's a 5-guy threat, whatever.
Yeah. Here's a snap, handoff up the middle, Zion Culver. Touchdown! Whoa, we got fooled again, Rod. Unbelievable.
That was a nice run. Off tackle.
Handoff, off tackle, touchdown. Canton South.
I think I have a feeling CVCA got caught with their flat feet there. They thought they were going to maybe throw the ball. Maybe not, but that was a great run. Good blocking.
That was Rome Cox. He just did a quick handoff on that up back, and it looked like he still had the ball. Both the running back that was still Zion Culver got tackled. Poochie Snyder got tackled. You and I both thought one of them had the ball. And then here goes Rome Cox marching in the end zone.
I think CVCA thought they had the ball too.
Unbelievable.
Because that young man that took it in the end zone, I mean, he had some people in front of him, but he just burned them. Oh, here we go. 49-28. Wow.
That's a dagger there.
What do we got, Jeff? Just under 5.
49-28, 4:47 to play. Been a great game so far. Down 3 scores with less than 5 minutes is tough. But the way they've returned the ball here, you never know. Get a big return, maybe score quick, and then that's going to be onside kickville.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us, folks. You're listening to the Stark Media YouTube stream Game of the Week with Jeff Tyler and Rod Strata. I thank my parents for listening. They are avid listeners.
Wow, what a comeback this is.
Canton Bulldogs take the lead 28-27 over Green.
Boy, Green had a huge lead.
And what did we say, Second time McKinley's been down 14 rip early.
Can't count them out.
And here's a squib kick again. They might let it go out of bounds, and they do. It's a kick out of bounds. Actually, honestly, Rod, that don't really hurt Canton South, in my opinion.
Not at all.
You don't want to see that return. I heard some guys in the restroom saying that they need to do that, actually. Just kick it out of bounds.
Hey, you know what? But, yeah, I mean, let's face it, folks. Every time, well, not every time, but up until the last couple of kicks, when they kicked off the CVCA, they would bring it at least up to their 40-plus.
Yeah. Well, and then they took one to the house. We'll see where they're going to spot this ball after the penalty.
Wait a minute.
They making them re-kick?
Wait a minute. What's that ball doing all the way down there? Oh, they're going to re-kick. Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute. Yeah, they're going to kick what? From the 35.
So it's not a spot foul?
No,
in
it's a
high school,
penalty.
so they got a re-kick with a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was,
Well, they could take it, like maybe take it on a 35 or whatever. Yeah, right. Yeah. No.
So, all right, well.
The re-kick, which is kind of dangerous too. I mean, kickoffs, and if you're on either side of that ball, that's a lot of velocity and a lot of hitting going on.
How long do you think before they stop going kickoffs in the NFL?
I'm not sure.
Oh, they
fumble.
Oh, wow. Line drive kick into the front line of CVCA off his knee, bounced directly back.
Wow.
And I think the kicker actually recovered it. Canton South ball.
You know what? I think that was an onside kick.
It looked like he did it intentional.
Well, it was low. It went right into CVCA's their team, right at the bottom of their feet or legs.
Right. It had to be intentional.
Or it was a missed squib.
I don't know.
One or the other.
He was looking right at him when he did it. Unbelievable. The officials are speaking here. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
First down South.
First down Canton South at their own 39-yard line. And it's now just milk the clock time.
Let's see if they can get in the 50s here.
49-28 Canton South over CVCA. Poochie Snyder is as advertised. Would you agree?
Oh, he's more than that.
Quick handoff. Zion Culver up the middle. No gain.
He's advertised. He does the demo. He scores the points. He throws the ball. He runs the ball.
He punts the ball.
But
he didn't have to.
I haven't had a chance to see him punt tonight, which is good for South because they haven't had to.
Right. 4:28 to play here and ticking. 49-28. Canton South has control of this game. They have since really the start of the second half.
Yeah, they have. I mean, CVCA has hung in there the first half, and they came right back and scored in the second half when South did, but they just can't catch up.
And look, now Poochie Snyder's the equipment manager fixing the running back's helmet.
I told you he does.
Kids doing everything.
He's probably calling. You know what? I bet you he jumps up in the booth, calls the play, runs down the field. He's got this thing, where he just beams up, comes back.
Tapes an ankle up while somebody on the way.
I think I saw him at the concession stand a minute ago.
He was making popcorn?
He was making popcorn. He was there, too. He's everywhere, folks.
He's there. He's everywhere. Oh, wow. 3:50 to play after that off-tackle run. 3rd down and 11. And CVCA took a timeout there. Got to stop them here quickly.
Madison's still the same, 15-6. Perry's getting beat pretty bad, 42-14. Hoover's now within 3.
27-24.
That game's got to be winding down too, Jeff.
Yeah, that's getting down to the nitty-gritty. It'd be cool for TJ to see his school get a much-needed W on Hall of Fame night. Induction for him over there.
Yeah, sure would. Better than mine. I texted TJ. I said, you know what, your halftime, your pregame speech is a hell of a lot better than mine. So I gave Perry one last week, and folks, it didn't work.
Poochie Snyder takes a snap, rolling looking right, throw, completed pass, first down.
Catch. What a nice catch.
Got out of bounds to stop the clock. However, it is a first down, so that's a killer for CVCA there.
It was well covered. Again, Poochie's threw it right over his shoulder. Defender could not defend it, even though he was right on the receiver. You can't stop that.
What is he? He has 4 incomplete passes?
I don't know. Probably, yeah, that or
He had 2 or 3 at half, and I think.
Remember,
He had 2 at this half at least. He had the one off the head and then the deep one.
Yeah, the one that was short down there.
So we may get final stats here for you in our post-game show. We'll try to get those from everybody here. And first down handoff, got hit, wrapped up,
nice
got
scrum.
a couple. After getting hit 2 yards in the backfield, got 3 yards out of that one. Second down and 9. 3:27 and counting, 49-28. That last first down looks like it's going to be the dagger.
Well, they need one more, right? Yeah. Oh, no, it's only second down. You're right.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much
Well,
immaterial
it's
at this
getting
point.
there. Yeah, it's getting there.
You got to figure CVCA is probably not going to burn their last time out.
There's no reason to.
They just don't have enough to stop it. Second down and 9, 3 minutes and counting, 5 seconds on the clock.
Unless they want to take get some fresh air for a minute, but no.
Quick handoff, hit in the backfield and tackled immediately.
I wonder if South maybe.
Zion.
I'm wondering if Canton South may have put some backup players in an offensive line because they're in, CVCA is in the backfield about every play. Not sure.
Well, at the same point, you don't want your stud quarterback not to have protection.
No, but you don't want him to. You know what? It's
a wonder he's in still.
Well, I get it too because as long as they take care of him. Well, again, they're blocking well for him.
Yeah.
On these run plays, though, CVC, they know they're going to overload the box, right?
Yeah, right.
There's a timeout.
And Canton South takes a timeout. Interesting.
Well, Poochie's, after running from the concession stand, up in the box calling a play, being the equipment guy, fixing that guy's chin strap, he's a little bit tired.
Yeah, I think you saw it. I thought I saw him change a diaper over there for one of the parents. Kid does it all. He's it's good to hear that you spoke to some folks and said he's a heck of a nice young man too. That speaks volumes. The same could be said about Lucas Eckerman. I've met him a couple times. My son actually works out with him in the summertime. It's just a real impressive thing. It's nice kids. It's good to see good people have good success like they have.
I love it because it's a new era for that, and I'm so happy it is because back when I played, even it was ego, and everybody's like, hey, they're a rival, this and that, hit them out of bounds or hit them as hard as you can. So I like the fact that these folks play, and they play, they play hard.
Poochie Snyder's just going to take off running. He's got tons of room to run. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Poochie Snyder. He decided to just take off and run.
What was that?
55-yard.
Wow.
He's got wheels too, don't he?
See, that timeout helped him. He had to catch his breath.
Yeah. Whew.
Anyway, the sportsmanship today is phenomenal. I can tell you that.
It's going to be the dagger there with 1:57 to play. It's 55-28. And folks, if you see this score tomorrow and you weren't here, it wasn't a blowout.
Well,
initially, it just got to that point in late
second half,
mid-third quarter.
And you just see, hopefully you get to see this game recorded because Poochie Snyder basically makes this real estate of 100 yards seem like 10, whether he's throwing the ball or running the ball. That was amazing. He just took off, and he is fast. I mean, extremely fast. And they could even catch him.
Just real surprising he doesn't have more D1 offers. If he was 6'3", he would be a Power 5 quarterback.
Well, here's the other part, too. He could, as I might have mentioned this, I don't know which game we did, Jeff, but see, in D1, a player like Poochie Snyder could play, but it may not be quarterback. So, for example, when my freshman year at Michigan State, we had 10 quarterbacks. Okay, my roommate teammate, who was all Big Ten free safety, Mark Anderson. He was a quarterback at Springfield High School in Akron. And I'll tell you what, he's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, he's a great DB.
Yeah.
He intercepted Joe Montana 3 times in one game. So he intercepted Joe Montana 3 times in one game. We played Notre Dame. So
Wow.
my point is that even though you're quarterback in high school,
Yeah.
and someone like Poochie Snyder, he could play wide receiver. He could play DB.
And here's the kickoff down to
Ooh.
CVCA and tackled at the 35-yard line. Sorry, I had to turn the crowd mic down. All right, we got the young ones out there getting feisty again.
It's not like Jackson, though. Woo, that young man screamed. I couldn't hear for a month. Oh, it wasn't even a month, sorry. Close.
151 to play, 56-28. This turned into a relatively easy win here in the second half for Canton South.
First half was, it was tight. And you're right, Jeff. Second half, they just took over and dominated. But like I was mentioning, sorry to finish, but an athlete like Poochie Snyder, I get the fact he's 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
But if he puts on some weight and keep his speed, he could play. Army's D1. Right?
Yeah, right. Sacred Heart is, well, they're just, smaller D1.
Different one. So what?
So here's a quick handoff up the middle. Got a little bit of room to run. Got about 6 yards on that one.
I'm very confident wherever Poochie Snyder ends up, at college or university, he's going to be absolutely wildly successful.
Yeah, he's got absolutely all the tools. And LPL Financial Scoreboard update. We have a final at Glen Oak. Glen Oak wins 27-24 over Hoover.
Well, there it is. TJ's got better powerful words at the beginning of the game than I do.
Well, thank my wife, Mary, for that update.
Congratulations, TJ.
And it's still 15-6, Massillon.
It's 15-13.
You got a fresher feed than I do, so St. Ed's just scored 15-13. Not sure how much time's left in that one.
That's got to be winding down as well.
Triway up 21-3 over the Mustangs.
Let's see what your Falcons are doing. Ooh, down.
And we're back in action here. There's a new quarterback in the game here for CVCA. They're getting a young kid look there. That makes sense. Nathan Cook is a sophomore. Lefty.
Your Falcons are down by 8 in the fourth quarter, 35-27. Ooh, Alliance. How about this one?
Central Catholic takes the lead 41-40 over Alliance.
Ooh,
man, that's didn't expect that to be that close.
81 points in that game, and we have, 84 points in this game.
My little adopted nephew over there, Dan Boron, doing a great job leading from the front over there with Central when they've lost a lot from last year. A lot of talent went out of town.
Is he in relation to, Dan Boron?
He's one of 8 children.
He's got to be related to, okay.
46 seconds left here in the game, 56-28. CVCA is charging. Canton McKinley.
How about that?
Bulldogs up 28-27 over the Green Bulldogs.
Battle of the Bulldogs.
Let's see. We just told you Central's up by 1. Northwest is up 7 on the Falcons. CVCA now playing some young guys, getting some time here. This young quarterback rolling left, throwing, rolling right, throwing opposite hand. Incomplete pass there with 17 on the clock.
Oh, I feel bad for the Minerva Lions. They haven't won a game yet. They lost tonight, 44-14. Maybe we got to go down there, Jeff. Maybe, you know what? Might work it before the game with them. I don't know.
What, your pregame?
Yeah.
You got some ties to Minerva?
No.
Okay.
No. Nice little town, though.
Well, they got a good quarterback. Hunter Dietrich over there.
St. Ed won.
St. Ed's wins in a final at Massillon, 19-15, without their starting quarterback. Unbelievable.
Wow. Something must have happened at the end of that game.
That one always comes down to the wire. Rolling right, throwing, completed pass.
Because
first down here, CVCA.
Massillon was up 15-13.
Woo-wee.
So something happened late in that game.
Well, they were up 15-6 forever.
Yep. And then it was 15-13.
The Massillon
I
Tigers
tell you
dropped
what,
their
that's
first one.
That's a shocker.
Unbelievable. Wow.
That's it.
So here at Canton South, we got a final 56-28. Canton South, as advertised, we said at the beginning of the year they got to be the favorites to win the Pac-7 with this senior leadership they have, along with some young studs. Bucci Snyder, as advertised. We'll see if we can get some final stats here. I might not have them in time before we go off air. Bucci definitely increased his 73%. Percentage. They're gonna try to email me the everything here. So once he finalizes those, we can get you that. Maybe roll through a few any other updates on scores.
I'll go through these. Jackson, not a final, but close to 42-14 over the Panthers of Perry. Again, Glen Oak, Golden Eagles get a nice win against the Hoover Vikings, 27-24. Triway Titans, 24, Tuslaw 3, fourth quarter still. Canton McKinley Bulldogs, 28, Green Bulldogs, 27. Central Catholic, 41-40, still showing fourth quarter over Alliance. Northwest Indians, 42, Ferris Falcons, 35 in the fourth. Garraway Pirates, 34. Ooh. East Canton Hornets 0. They're showing second quarter, but I'm sure that's not correct. And the Leopards from Louisville 0. Lake Blue Streaks 49. Talked about Minerva. They lost 44-14. Wyndham Bombers over the St. Thomas Aquinas Knights. Sorry, Mark Milano, 29-6. And sorry.
And what I was saying about Minerva there for a moment, they're really putting the effort in.
Oh, wait a minute. That was the other way. That score now shows Massillon 15. Hold on.
No, it said 15-13.
Yeah, they had it the other way maybe. Massillon 15-13.
Okay, folks, we're going to do some digging here to see if we can get a correct. I've got a guy over at that game, as opposed to looking at this online. We'll try to get you an accurate. If we called it wrong, we were going by what we were seeing, and it looked like it was a St. Ed's victory. Looked like a last-second field goal for Eds, but we're now seeing 15-13 Tigers.
Let me go on the other side.
I'm gonna. Folks, you're listening to Jeff Tyler, Rod Strata on the Stark Media YouTube stream. I'm going to thank some sponsors here. Our Eagles FOE 190, Hilsher Clark Electric Company, the Leathernecks Nation MC, the Sam Center, and Save22.vet. McNeil & Sons Tree Service sponsored our pregame show. Lindsay's Pizza sponsored our starting lineups. LPL Financial has been sponsoring our scoreboard update all season. Thank you for that. Apex Surgical, no injuries in this game other than a cramp. Happy to report that for Apex Surgical. The Red Zone Alert, H&H Truck Parts. And the halftime show was sponsored by CH Valos and Associates. Miracle Motors 42 is sponsoring this here post-game show. And Hilsher Clark is sponsoring the electric player of the game. And Rod, I am torn. Bucci Snyder obviously had a tremendous game, did everything he needed. Seems like each time we do one of his games, he is the player of the game. Trey Wilson had 3 touchdowns, had some key tackles, and that. The easy thing to do is give it to Bucci Snyder.
Can we have co-players of the game? Or no?
We've done it in the past. We typically try to pick one standout. Okay. Yeah. I'll vote Trey Wilson on this one. He had 3 touchdowns. He really helped them, take control of the game there. That's my vote. We'll see what your vote is.
Yeah, it's just hard not to vote for Bucci Snyder.
I mean, he probably had another 131 QBR.
I don't know. Well, whatever the rules are. You tell me what the rules are.
So your vote's Poochie Snyder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, you know what? Let's go Poochie Snyder. I mean, honorable mention to Trey Wilson for sure. He had a heck of a night.
Game. Yeah.
3 tight window catches.
No question.
But also, congrats to Poochie Snyder on throwing it into those tight windows.
Well, let me tell you something. He's the leader out there. No, Trey Wilson had a phenomenal game.
And, folks, we apologize for reporting it wrong. We do have a confirmed final from somebody on the grounds. Massillon wins 15-13 over Eds.
Yeah, that's our bad because I was looking at another source, and the source had it inverted.
And
I thought that was a shocker. I'm glad it's the other way. Got to go for Stark County over St. Ed's.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's
And the Tigers.
2 years in a row, the Tigers knocked off
How about
Eds.
that? They're not going to want to come back.
But you know what? Eds is working on a 3-peat state title, so
That's
if you're going to lose, if you're going to lose to
Yeah,
Massillon every year and win a title, win it all.
What's the old adage? You might lose a battle, but you won the war.
So it looks like I didn't get my
Stats.
total stats here for you, so we apologize for that. Haven't come through to me, but Rod, any final words here?
My final words, folks. I'll tell you what. If you weren't here in person, you missed witnessing a phenomenal Canton South team. All around, they did a great. The first half they struggled running.
Yeah.
Second half they ran it well, pretty much better. But I got to tell you, I don't know what the right word is to say about Poochie Snyder. He's everybody knows this. I'm just saying he's the real deal.
Yeah.
The absolute real deal. And I'll tell you what, I want to thank the Canton South folks for having us and this nice accommodation. And I want to congratulate Poochie Snyder and the Canton South Wildcats. It's been a great night, Jeff.
Yeah, Rod, it's been a pleasure. This is our
Ditto.
fifth time in the booth here.
Yeah, we're not divorced yet.
We're not divorced yet. We've worked through some complications with some technical things
All
getting
good.
launched, but we figured it out. Can't believe we're 5 weeks in already. We'll let you folks know real soon what game we'll be doing next week. Be on the lookout for that. We'll, if you can get on here and like and follow us, it would be helpful. Also, look for us on Facebook, all the social medias, Twitter, Instagram. TJ does a real nice job of getting things up there and getting graphics up, and well, just a wonderful, wonderful 5 weeks. Glad to be working with you, Rod. It's been a good setup for us. You've really brought a lot to the team here, and we appreciate you being with us.
I'm thrilled to be here. Like I said, for me, it's coming back kind of full circle back to high school football and football in general. And working with you is great. And I tell you what, I really want to thank our fans as well for listening.
Yeah,
we appreciate you.
On Thursdays, we put out our weekly podcast. It's got some just tremendous feedback from folks. Had one person call and say we could just go on ESPN and just put the logo up and move on. And I'm like, well, we appreciate that.
That's
for
nice.
sure.
That's nice.
We do we do a solid job of having some local knowledge here about these schools.
Yeah,
and,
we do our homework.
Throughout things, and we look forward to getting into playoffs, seeing how far we can go, calling some games. And but folks, thanks for being with us.
Yes.
You're listening to the Stark Media YouTube stream Game of the Week. For Rod Strata, I'm Jeff Tyler. Have a wonderful evening, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.